There's a game called Val Exhumed. There's a lot of content in this that is triggering. So again, you can see it on screen. References to sexual assault and violence against women, as well as depictions of gore. Please take care of yourself. And actually, this game is currently not available on the Steam store. It's sort of released under a very specific license, which I think is a very good license to achieve. It's CC by ND, so it's something copyright, and it's non-derivative, so you have to say where it's from and stuff like that, which I think is important. This is one of the games that has unfortunately fallen to the current censorship thing on Steam. It's a problem that I talked about before when we played the boobs game. And I know that's such a strange thing to bring up, but I made the point of, even if you don't necessarily agree with the thing, it doesn't mean that we should censor it, because at what point do you stop? Like, at what point is it considered to be something like acceptable? By what standard? Right? To say that it's just good or bad is so vague, because anything could be considered good or bad. And this is one of those games that was affected by it. That censorship movement really sucks. Yeah, it's one of those games that was affected by it. There's a whole website, actually. You can go to dreadxp.com/val-is-banned, which is also where you can get the game. And again, I'll try my best to make sure that the video isn't monetized. I don't think I have the controls for it, but it shouldn't be monetized by default. But if it ever is, I'll turn it off as per their license, right? But this game was supposed to be released on July 22nd, 2025. It's a game about searching through an old computer, uncovering dark secrets, and experiencing the horrors of parasocial obsession and misogyny. There are references to sexual assault and violence against women, as well as depictions of gore. This was never a secret. This was the point. It's sort of, again, games like this, they're trying to tell you something. It was supposed to be sold on Steam, the largest video game storefront in the world. It was removed from Steam, however, and banned for sale. It wasn't banned for its use of gore or its intense themes that are sensitive, but that many players related to. Again, this is experiences, and it's why I put this game into the category of in real life horror. Experiences that people do relate to because it happens to people in real life. It was wrongfully banned for sexual content with depictions of real people, which is a crazy thing to hear, because it's not like people are glorifying it. The game is telling you that this is a disgusting thing, because the game covers topics of assault, abuse, and entitlement, and uses a combination of FMV and practical effects to create images as horrifying as the themes. This was never a secret. And again, I knew about this game a long time ago. I was actually looking forward to this game a long time ago, because, again, not to say that I sort of enjoy this stuff, but more to say that games and art like this, right? Art mediums like this, it's not always the things that you want to hear. Sometimes it's the things that you have to hear. Experiences that I'll never experience. I'm a man who, just based on stats alone, will probably never be sexually assaulted, right? I'll never have to go through that pain and suffering. But it's important for me to know what it is, because otherwise I can't understand, right? Otherwise I can't be there for the people in my life who have gone through that. And so it's like I was looking forward to this, because it's one of those things, again, where it's like, just because you don't want to hear about it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. And you have to hear about it, because, otherwise things will never get better. There are a lot of intense visuals in Viral soon, but there is no uncensored nudity, no depictions of sex acts, and no pornography whatsoever, which is one of the justifications bad actors are using right now to censor games, which I talked about before in playing the boobs game. At first they started with this idea of, games that are bad for society, and it's like, what does that mean? It could be anything. And we're seeing this. It could be bad. It's bad for everyone, because it's so vague. It doesn't really have a message or a goal. It's just there to take things away. It's there to, to censor you, to censor speech. What this actually results in is taking power and storytelling away from women, other marginalized artists, and ultimately from everyone. This censorship of my work of the creator's work is a direct attack on creative expression and artistic freedom. It will not stop with false accusations of sexual content. They'll come for anything that speaks more loudly than they do. And since this happened, we've seen this play out. It's actually been so much of a problem that's actually now news cycles have actually picked up on it. Usually stuff like this never even gets picked up on news cycles. Usually it just sort of fades away, which is very sad. But thankfully news cycles have picked up on this, and people actually took note recently of what's been happening. People have been doing their research as to who's behind the movement too. Like, we know exactly the organization that's behind it, and they've been trying to do this for a very long time. By giving the game away for free to whoever wants to play it, the creator is doing the same thing they set out to do when they started working on the Val Exhumed, again about sexual assault, male entitlement, and misogyny, taking back their agency. No one is allowed to dictate what kind of horror is acceptable. True, very true. Or what stories are allowed to be told. Very, very true. And really, that's the beauty of the genre, is that you can tell these things, and it's important to tell these things. This game is available to download for free as shareware under a CC by NCND. So this is the license. Free to share. You can copy or redistribute the material in any medium or format. Must give appropriate credit, link to the license, indicate if changes were made. It must be non-commercial. So let's say even this, and I upload the VOD. Can't make any money from it. If I could turn off subs, I would also too. And no derivatives. I'm not gonna like you can't just mod the game or like change it and say, oh, it's your own thing, right? It's a very simple license to see, and you see the license, and you can go check out the license yourself. I had to do this as part of this, but also I want to do this because it's an important message, and it's available through a few different methods on this page. This felt like the best option to make the game available to as many people as possible. Trying to release on a different storefront would only open the creators of the game up to the same problem they ran into with Steam. HIO actually recently had to take down games as well. They were forced to as well by the same organization that's behind the censorship that happened on Steam. So no storefront is safe. I'm pretty sure GameJolt probably had to go through it as well. Other game stores such as that. I'm sure GOG probably has to at some point. It's very painful. Below, you'll also find links to financially support the game, since Exhumed was intended to be their first commercially released game. So this was going to be the developer's first ever released game based on experiences within their life. A story that they want to tell because it's a story that they went through. They want to provide a way for people to financially support it as well. DreadXP, which is the publisher of the game, and the publisher of many, many great games, actually. DreadXP is a whole organization. It's actually a very fascinating organization where they're full of... They do a lot within the horror genre. You've actually heard the name a lot on the stream, but also in general. A lot of really interesting horror games have come from them. I will be donating all of their portion of the profits, and the creator of the game will also be donating theirs, totaling in 50% of the profits from the game being donated to the Red Door Family Shelter, which is a Toronto-based charity that focuses on helping families, refugees, and women who are escaping violence. And again, something like this is so important because I didn't even know that a shelter like this existed, and I've lived in the city for my whole life, so it's like bringing eyes and making people aware of what's available. It's a very important cause, because again, it's something that I never really think to look out because I've never personally needed it, but it's important to know about because I know people who probably did need it, and I wish I had known about it for those times. Every person at DreadXP has worked so hard to support them and support Exhumed, and they want to take this opportunity to thank them. They encouraged their artistic freedom from the very start, and through all the stress and heartbreak of the game being banned, they stood beside them, promising them they would do everything they could to get Exhumed out into the world, somehow. The decision to distribute the game for free to make sure as many people could play it as possible was a cloud effort that not only had DreadXP support, but their enthusiastic encouragement. And they also want to say thank you to anyone who has supported them, whether we played the original version of WoW on HRL, which I think was also taken down, actually. I think I tried to look for that version. I think that version was also taken down as well. Or maybe even the games that they worked on previously to this, followed them on social media and got curious about the game, or if they had just heard about them moments before arriving at this website. And again, the audience is why they create things. It's a very beautiful message from them. The one thing that hasn't changed during all of this bullshit is their one piece of advice. Please, now more than ever, make the weird thing. Throw up your yarn and create with it. Thank you. Kara Cadaver. You follow them on Blue Sky. I think the name of Blue Sky is the same thing, Kara Cadaver. I don't know if they have I think they moved away from X and stuff, but yeah, they're on a number of social media platforms that you can follow them on too. It's sort of how I found the game in the first place, actually, was following them. We understand many of you are upset by the recent events and censorship of games and developers alike. So you can donate to the game, and you can also donate to the shelter. I've done both. I can't show you it because it would dox me, but yeah, I've done both. And then just make sure that you follow the license and take care of it. Again, this is what happens when censorship goes and we sort of allow any inch of it, because it's sort of like what is considered to be acceptable. It feels like a nonsense metric of like, okay, this is a good game, this is a bad game. It's like, what does that mean? Right? And we let it go too far, and all of a sudden the things that are bad includes things like this. And it's like, how is this bad? It's because it's such a subjective measure, right? When we allow censorship of any kind, we run the risk of things like this going away. And really, that's why it's hard to sort of be behind censorship, because it's so vague and so loose and so easy to get into the point where it's like, people will abuse it. People will abuse the mechanism of censorship to get rid of things that they don't like, even if it isn't necessarily bad. Right? Like, it starts with this, and how far does it go, right? Do LGBT games go away? We've already seen a lot of news, actually, about, games talking about the LGBT experience going away on Steam and being banned and censored. And so it's like people's voices are being silenced in a form, in an art form that it has historically, been a medium by which people have been telling their stories for a very long time. It's sad to see it happen. They have their whole trailer of it here, violaisbanned.com. They have images of the game, and we're going to play it, because even though it's banned on Steam, it doesn't mean that it's a banned game for us to play. So again, go check out the website that I linked, go check out the license that I linked. Again, it's very important for you to check this out, and try the game out for yourself. But again, fair warning, this is one of those sad games, right? So take care while you're playing. It's one of those games that I've been looking to play, not because I'm looking forward to the content, but because it's sort of that same thing of like, sometimes it's not what you want to hear, sometimes it's what you have to hear. And if you never hear it, it doesn't mean that it doesn't happen. It just means that you've been ignoring it the whole time. So this is your chance to step away. You now know exactly what the game is about. I want everyone to know that you don't have to be here to support or anything. As in, like, you don't have to, like, force yourself to watch and go through the pain. If you genuinely, like, please do take care of yourself. You should step away if you don't want to see this stuff. That is it. That is a very interesting intro screen, actually. Shoot the dog 77. That's a very interesting email. I'm gonna assume that's my pin. Sure. It's styled after a very old operating system. They did say it was a detective style game. I'm actually curious to see what that means, because it's sort of like, what is a detective style game with this type of thing? Censored content, full screen volume. Paint.exe, user system, message.exe. Administration permission. Enter 4-digit pin. You've got mail. 1 new mail. Thank you. User Sean Garrix. Trial period end 2/17/2001. This explains why the system's so old. 2 gigabytes of internal storage. 8 gigabytes of a memory card. Wow. There's even like a memory test, quad-core, ARM, Cortex. I don't even know if they had those back then, but yeah, wow. Menu system. No, this is the system itself. Paint.exe. I have mail. Control notes. What? Download /Val Exhumed v1.1. Okay, that's not a real directory on my PC, so it's not taking things from my PC, which it did say it's not taking things from your real PC. It's just all styled like it. I'm gonna assume paint is just painting. This is a very fascinating game. I didn't expect this. Calculator. I did not expect this. Oh, 111. Oh, 101. Wait, what? I mean, that's a binary. I bet you this has a message of some kind, but I can't. We'd have to go to one of those online converters. dlove.exe. Do some dirty love. What? Come right in. If you are less than 18 years of age or live in a state where viewing adult images is against the law, please exit the site now, or if anyone asks, lie. Very true. I don't know a single person who has truly answered honestly to this thing. Like, I don't know a single person who goes to these sites and says, "Yeah, I'm under 18. I'll click no," and then it'll redirects you to like Disney.com or something. It never happens. It never happens. Really, it's one of those things, and it's sort of fascinating to see this, because I'm sure they probably couldn't predict what's happening in the UK now with like the censorship of 18 plus content. It's sort of like, yeah, you got to give your ID over to view 18 plus content. It's like, okay, well, let's say you want to protect people. It's like, what's that gonna do? And we've seen like the leakage of all the people's personal information. People's personal information is now being leaked all over the place. Also, maybe I should just pin this message for the entire playthrough. There we go. And it's like, yeah, it's because nobody actually answers honestly. It's because you can't possibly control something like that. But when you do that, now all of a sudden your privacy as a person is gone. It's like, it's making fun of that weird state of the world where we just try to do these things, and it feels like lip service, because it's like, do we really want to sacrifice privacy just to confirm if you're over 18? That doesn't seem worth it. By entering a site, you were saying that you were above 18 years of age, over 21 in Alabama, Mississippi, the Northeast, and the West Young. I don't know what it is. And that viewing adult images is legal in my state. Well, I'm in Canada, so I'm going to assume it's legal here. Cat the document. Meow. Oh, Misa's 6 years old and her tongue doesn't fit in her mouth. Aw. So it sticks out. She also likes to be a snack thief. Her owner found her behind a dumpster and now she sleeps in the sun in a nice cozy home. Jackson is 4 years old and was rescued from the tree farm. His owner worked at tree farm. The vet said he was on death's doorstep and now he is big and strong and causes much trouble. He's nice. Gomi. Oh, like Gomez, right? Ah! These women want to have sex with you, but they will for money. Okay, well, can you just... There's like a virus. Again, Twitch's thing. Oh, God, the high-stakes duel. Oh, God, chat. Please leave me. Take me. Sure, I don't know. Download now. You've been selected to receive a free computer. Ads jump scare. Sorry. Okay, I'll take the free computer. Redeem. Make money advertising. Okay, start link today. Okay. Gomi. Oh, my God. That's terrifying. That was unsettling. That's a very unsettling effect, and it's done expertly. The ads jump scaring you, but then the pop up saying "kill her, kill her, kill her," taking control of your screen and showing you the effects of it. Now, as far as I know, it's fine to play games uncensored on Twitch because it's sort of like the policy. If the game has it, then it's fine. But even if it gets banned, it's sort of like I'm willing to take that risk because this is the experience, right? I don't think the censored version is sort of the point of the game. It's trying to tell you something. It's sort of it's important to experience these things as the way they should be. If it makes sense. Gomi is 7 years old. She was brought home as a kitten, and her and her owner are very best friends. She gets up to no good, but it's okay because she's cute. And I like how I'm trying to ignore what happened, as if I didn't just see somebody saying like, "Oh yeah, kill them." Canny.exe, vns.x, and mail.x. VOD executive final girl games. Enter user email address. Shoot the dog 77, I think it was. Hint? No, I'm okay. I can find it. FFVR. Message.exe. Friends. Dennis the Menace. Buddy, I just got back. What is this profile picture? Jesus. I just got back from Carly's birthday. FD. And it was so fun. Wish you were here. She was kinda a pill, though. Was happy when I offered to drive her drunk ass home, but then got all bitchy when I went in for the kill. That's disgusting. They went back to the bar and got hammered, and that's disgusting. I've known people from my workplace who have talked about this before, who have used these words, right? It's strange the way that they talk about people like their trophies or like their prey to be, jumped on. And I very quickly say, why the fuck would you say that? And I stop associating with them. But it's one of those things. It's still prevalent in this day and age where it's like you just hear the way people talk about people, and it's like that's just so odd to me because I'm like, this is a person that you're talking about. It's like, and like they're drunk and they're trusting you to drive them home to keep them safe, and you're just gonna try and do that because it's like what, like it's just you're taking advantage of them. It's just, why would you want to do that? It's because some people truly are sick. Something sick about them. And it's fascinating because it's like a lot of things back then, especially in popular culture, really espouse this. Like the classic example is like the James Bond movies, where it's like you watch a James Bond movie and like the things that he does and the things that he says, it's just sort of odd to me that was a popular series of movies, but it sort of showed this idea of somebody getting people very intoxicated and then doing this stuff, taking advantage of people, treating them poorly. It's a very sick thing to see. And once you notice it, it's sort of impossible to stop seeing it. And it makes me angry whenever people do it. But I also think about this too, where it's like, if I never had the experiences that I did, would I have thought the same way? Would I have felt the same disgust, right? It's sort of the weird part, where it's like, you're so surrounded by it in society that even the people that I know, that were raising me my entire life, right? Both men and women. I mean, they both, in many ways, subscribe to the idea. I remember my sister even saying things along these lines, and I was like, man, this is like I remember thinking to myself, if my mom hadn't told me about things, or if my sister hadn't, sort of changed and like told me about things, or if my cousin hadn't told me about things, would I have never thought about this too? Would I have just normalized it myself? It's a very scary thing to to think about that society as a whole normalizes this type of behavior towards people, towards women, and just says, yeah, this is okay. This is just what it's like. So I went back to the bar and got hammered. Boy, I bet you're hungover today. Shoot the dog 66. So I'm shoot the dog 66. Not too hungover to go to Willow's for cards. We miss you, man. I bet if you came back to the state for a weekend, nothing would come of it. Bitches like that. And I again, whenever people say bitches or female, it's sort of like, I made fun of them before where it's like, oh yeah, when you get all the bitches. It's like, yeah, nice, you know. But what do you say when you're talking about your boys? So you call them your boys, your dudes, your homies? Oh, that's a lot nicer than bitches and females. Bitches like that, after all this time, I bet if you called her up, she'd let you get in their pants. As if that's all women are for. As if it's all women are for and not like they're people too. You know I have girls here. I don't even think about it. You might have fun tonight, thanks. What is that profile picture? Why does he look like this? And again, look at how casual it is, right? We're just on like MSN talking about this. As if it's just another day in a day in the life. Some of these I'm a little afraid to click on, to be honest with you. We'll go to VNS first. Video nasty swap. No, I'm okay. Candy.exe? Candy Corpse. What is this? Oh god, what is this? Contact. The contact information of Candy Corpse is no longer available to this channel. Candy has decided to take an extended break due to personal commitments and private matters. If you need to get in contact with her, please reach out to her management team at downunder@VOS.com. Thank you for respecting your privacy at this time, and thank you for your continued support. I wonder if I can log into other VOS accounts. Scary that this kind of person is real. Yeah, exactly. And it's why this game was so important to make, right? Because there's a lot of people out there that are going to go into this game and they're going to be hooked by the idea of it being an investigative murder mystery. And they don't even realize that, like, there's going to be a subset of people who are going into this with these mindsets and they believe that they're actually, you know, above it or, like, different. But I think when they come face to face with it, that's when they realize, oh, man, I suffer from this in some way too. I suffer from, you know, or like not suffer, but like I propagate these ideas too with the things that I say, right? It's why it's sad that this game was banned, because it's like, if you never have something like this, then people never really come face to face with the monster that they are and the monsters that they could be. And then all of a sudden we just say, okay, there are no monsters. Close your eyes. There's nothing there. See no evil, but there is evil, right? See no evil, hear no evil, do no evil. Doesn't mean that evil doesn't exist. It just means that we don't care about it. We don't care to come face to face with it. Tapes. Ooh, okay. Evil head, we're all gonna die out here. Rip her head off. What? Evil head. Evil head, 1999. Candy and a friend stay in an old cabin during a camping trip, where she accidentally reads some pages from the Book of Head, the Necromacock. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at that, but that's a really, as like a theming, that's funny. A newly possessed Candy sucks the soul out of her friends one by one. This is, I'm getting whiplash. I'm getting whiplash. I feel my neck hurts because it's like, I just said all that, and then now it's like the Necromacock, and she's sucking everyone off. Not that there's anything wrong with her sucking people off, but I just didn't expect this. But also, I could totally see this, because again, I don't even know how to explain this. The amount of weird fetishistic stuff that you see within pornography is terrifying. Like, there's a lot of fetishization of people. There's a lot of like weird objectification too. With like, this is not, I think, uncommon for the industry as a whole to see. It's why it's so like terrifying, the industry, because it's very cruel. It's very odd the way that it is, because it feels so exploitative of a person, and then the storylines that they have too. A lot of it can feel very exploitative. But yeah, this is Evil Head. Okay, she sucks everyone off. We're all gonna die out here. We're all gonna die. Candy and her two friends from school get lost on the camping trip, and they're being stalked by the bear bitch. The only way they come out alive is if they all come together. You know what's crazy? This storyline sounds insane, right? But this is just the storyline of It from Stephen King. So if you don't know, the book has everyone escaping. The kids in the story, mind you, them escaping the sewers and the clown by having an orgy to become adults. And it's like, what the fuck? And there's a movie made about it. I'm like, what the fuck? Rip her head off. R.I.P. her head off. Rip her head off. Now with 10 minutes of more gore. After showing up to a party in a dress that was screaming for attention. Oh god, I hate that phrase too. This idea of screaming for attention. Oh, she deserved it because it's what she wore. It's like, no man, she didn't deserve it because of what she wore. It's people who are doing it because they're sick in the head. It's not, she wasn't screaming for attention. She just wanted to wear what she wanted to wear. There's nothing wrong with people wanting to wear what they want to wear. Right? Again, it's that objectification of a person. It's people who are doing it because they're sick in the head. Like the people who are saying, oh, like, you know, she wanted it. She was screaming for attention. Like, she was showing so much cleavage. She definitely wanted it. It's like, that's insanity to me. And also, it doesn't make any sense too, because it's like, there was an art exhibit in the museum once. It was victims who had given their clothes that they were wearing at the time when they got sexually assaulted, and it was like hoodies and jeans from like a 12-year-old. You know, just like pajamas of like a 9-year-old. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, they're screaming for attention, like they're asking for it. No, people are sick, man. Candy's friends decide to give it to her, whether she wants it or not. Boys will be boys and girls are just objects anyways, right? We release with 30 extra gore-filled minutes that will keep you coming back for more. I can see why she stepped away from the industry. I can see why she's probably stepping away to be happier now instead of being objectified like this. Media state. Locked as of 12/31/1999, December 31st, 1999. VOS is low in memory. What? Low in memory. Updates. Welcome to the official Candy Corpse fan forum. Fortunately, due to the rising aggression and anger among users and the increased amounts of angry posting, we feel it's best to lock the forum at this time. Maybe one day Candy will come back and explain herself and we can unlock the forum and the devoted fans continue to support her, but not like this. So one thing that this game did mention in the page, right, was the parasocial obsessions. I talk a lot about the dangers of parasocial obsessions. We're seeing the dangers now. I mean, you know, we have recent examples to point to from TwitchCon, but we also have historical examples and people like, say, Christina Grimmie, let's say, right? Rest in peace. Where it's like a lot of this stuff, it's the ways that people feel entitled to your existence, you know, and the ways that people feel entitled to who you are and to knowing things about you. It's a very scary thing to do, and it's weird for me to say this because I'm doing it live on Twitch, right, where it's like I'm streaming to this to all of you, and so in many ways I'm taking part in that system too. But that's also sort of the interesting part is that how many of you would have even known about this game? How many of you would have even played this game, right? So it's sort of a weird spot where it's like, I know this will reach people, and I know this is a story that people need to hear and it's worth hearing. But at the same time, I'm taking part in this parasocial system where many people just objectify the people that they see and say, I deserve you, as in, and their existence is for them. You know what I mean? Like, it's like my existence is for you. No, of course not. My existence is for my own. But it's the ways that people can feel like they're owed something by somebody that they follow or watch. That's terrifying to me. And this is a really good example of it, because it's like maybe one day Kenny will come back and explain herself. She has no reason to. She has no need to. It's like her devoted fans can continue to support her. This isn't supporting her, right? Supporting somebody who's going through this, presumably their support is shown in the, hey, where are you? I miss your content. It's like, no, how about you be happy that she's, you know, living her life and she's decided to walk away too? That's true support, not whatever it is this is here. It's weird. Users who frequent VNS, so this is an earlier update, have noticed Candy has not been listing or buying any videos since last week, which is very unlike her. So the videos, VNS being the something swap, the like trades, the thing that had the trade button. She always goes shopping for old tapes on Fridays and then lists them over the weekend, and it's very odd that she hasn't done the same this week. Which, this is also a terrifying statement, because it's like, sure, we do things in public because we have to, in the sense of like a lot of things are done in public. If I go grocery shopping, I have to be in public. But it's strange that these people like track her, that watch her every move. It's if because she's in the public eye, she deserves to be tracked and stalked and followed, and every movement of hers deserves to be scrutinized or something. It's like that's insanity. Of course it doesn't. Like, she's just living her life. We just live in a world where some things have to be in public. Like, I'm sorry, but people gotta eat. You have to go do groceries. It doesn't mean that she wants to be followed, and then and it doesn't mean that people want to like analyze
It doesn't mean that she wants to have her actions analyzed, or that's like a or that that's a fine cost for what she's decided to like do in life. No, it's this is another thing that I think about too. It's weird how when you do something, you put it out there in the world, that all of a sudden you get this scrutiny, all these eyes on you, and all these people's attention, and all the shit that they say about you, right? It's like now all of a sudden you have to manage the public eye when that's not really what you wanted to do. You just want to put something out there. It doesn't make any sense why we've decided that these two things have to go hand in hand. Why can't we just enjoy the thing and say it's over? Even if it's a little problematic, maybe that's what she wants to do. Maybe she wanted to make these. I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm just saying that I don't know if she wanted to make those videos or not. I'm just saying that like some people do. And if they do, then and they put them out there, then great, sure, right? It doesn't mean that she's willing to give up her entire life. It doesn't mean that anybody really does, right? That's the thing about celebrity culture and just other things similar to it that I never really understand. It's like I wish people could just feel free to be in public without being followed and scrutinized on their every move, because it's like that's not what they sign up for. Sometimes you just want to create and give out to the world for whatever reason, and if it doesn't mean that you want to. It doesn't mean that means that they're inviting the stuff. It just doesn't make any sense. Perhaps after that video was posted, she felt guilty about her behavior and doesn't want to face anyone. Which again, this idea of placing one's personal feelings onto somebody else, it's not projection. It's almost like it's. I've noticed this a lot, actually. This sort of like this make-believe, this fantasy of somebody being like, okay, well, this is somebody trying to project their fantasy onto the world to be like, yeah, like they're trying to give a voice to somebody that's in their head instead of listening to what the person is saying. They're not even listening to what the person is saying. They're just going by whatever they hear inside their head, which isn't real. It's sort of what I'm trying to get at. I know that she apologized. I would be happy to continue supporting her, as if she owes anybody an apology, which is weird because it's like you don't owe anything. Let's make sure she knows that we would forgive her if she were to return. As if, like, what does that even mean? Why are you even mad at her? This doesn't make any sense. As a moderator of this forum page, I feel that it's best to remove the attached video that was posted by Nameless Norm. The video depicted him, a fan, asking for a fun photo with Candy, and then she flat out refused. Yeah. And do you see how it's sort of... Do you see how it's sort of depicted here? I took down the video because it was eating too much of the bandwidth on the forum site. I run it from my mom's house and she doesn't have the best internet. It was really slowing down my work when I wanted to check on the site. One, funny jab of like the Discord moderator living in their parents' basement. Two, the more important thing, it's the casual sanitization and the casual sort of acceptance of the fact that a fan asking for a fun posed photo, saying that it's a fun posed photo with Candy. That's the thing that's so scary about this, right? Because this person who's making this stuff, they clearly don't want to have to deal with it outside in their normal life, right? Presumably. We can assume that much. And they also don't, and you also have to sort of wonder, how did this fan find them, right? And so having somebody walk up to you and then being like, hey, can we do a photo? It's like, oh God, like what? Like, why do we think that that's a fun thing? That somebody's personal life is now being breached by somebody who watches their content? Like, no shade to somebody who enjoys pornography or just anything of that kind, right? I've been known to enjoy a porno or two, but I don't go out of my way to find somebody in the video to then take a photo with them and invade their personal life. Like, they're just living their life. And so it's like, why would you do this? Like, but it's the way that the person writing this sort of disregards that and says, oh, it's just a fun posed photo. And they don't really acknowledge the other facets of it, where it's like, that's terrifying to be found in real life. And you don't know exactly the context. It's like, how did this person even find them, right? And clearly it feels like they're trying to step away from it, step away from something about this. They're trying to stay out of the eye of these people, but somehow somebody found them. Nameless Norm. Posts. Blocked. Welcome to the official Candy Course fan forum. What's your favorite? Okay. This is crazy because it's like, I need to fix my chair to talk about this. My chair is slipping. Have you... The comments on porn videos are like genuinely deranged. It's probably the most insane thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, it's fine if you discuss like it's like if you're discussing the sex acts and you're just looking at it as like a piece of entertainment, you're not talking about the people. It's like one thing, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, I really enjoyed how they did doggy style that one time. How her leg was in the air and she was split like a ballerina, 90 degrees, you know, straight up and down. It's like, sure, whatever. That's like a preference thing. Okay. Like, maybe you enjoy that stuff and then you want to talk about it. But it's the other ways that they talk about it, where it's like, they talk about the people behind it and they go like, oh yeah, this history of this person doing this and that. And it's like, dear God, like, it's the way that they look at these people like meat and they say, I wish they would do this and I wish they would do that. Oh God, it'd be so hot to see them like this. It's like they view these people on screen, these like people who are doing this as dolls. It's very strange to me. Again, you know, it's like this the fact that it's porn itself is not the problem. It's just it's the weird objectification that's like there that I always sort of look at. And again, it's not like I need to preface this by saying like I'm not out there always looking at the comments of a porn, but like it's like those memes of like the Pornhub comments where it's like in Pornhub you'll either get like someone really smart who'll help you solve your math problem, or somebody who's going to talk about like the best porn of all time, and they have like encyclopedic knowledge from like 1980 onwards. I just thought it'd be fun for the new month's discussion post. We all talked about which of Candy's tastes were her favorites and why. I just thought it'd be fun for the new month's discussion post we all talked about which of Candy's tastes were her favorites and why. So you have Magician Guy 389 and then Candy on Venus. You have Human Michael. That's a weird name. I was selling a copy of Basement Surgery 2 and ended up selling it to Candy Corpse. I obviously won't post her email here, but she mentioned she uses a video nasty swap, VNS video nasty swap, a lot. I didn't mention that I was a fan, but she was super nice and what? And again, it's like this weird obsession with a person, and it's like, oh yeah, I obviously won't post the email here. It's like a fan. It's like, okay, that's like cool and all, but it's like, man, what? Like, it feels so invasive. Even this, in the way that they sort of try to be respectful, it still feels oddly invasive. Candy is a stuck-up. I'm not going to say that because the AI. This is another thing about censorship that I hate too, is the language censorship, where it's like I can't say certain words, but the AI would demolish me. I think Twitch would kill me. I've tested it before within other contexts to see if I can say something like this, and like the AI definitely kills you quickly. Media removed by moderators. Nameless Norm. I'm a Candy. She was shopping in the village and I asked to take a photo with her. She said yes, but then changed her mind out of nowhere and walked away. I upload the video on the media page, but it's pretty crunchy looking. Was it really her, Mr. Corpse X? I don't think that was her in the video. We couldn't see her face and the girl looked fatter than Candy does. Haha, maybe it was fake again. The objectification, saying like, oh, she's like fatter now. It's like a different time. Differences in the rip from re-release by Frank on top. Okay, so this guy's okay. He's on top. So I want to point out some of the differences between the original tape to the re-release version. The 30 minutes aren't just added to the end, they're spread throughout the tape. Also, they start fucking before she's dead. Before she's what? Before she's dead? So disappointed. Mr. Corpse. Wait, Mr. Corpse? I can't believe how rude Candy was to the user who posted that video. I can't believe that she thinks she's too famous and important to take time out of a day to take a simple picture with a fan who has supported her for so long. That's the entitlement. Like, oh, I spend all this time with you. Oh, I watch you. I take my effort to come out to watch you. It's like nobody who does this is saying you're obligated to stay here, and you're not obligated to their time just as much I'm not obligated to your time. If you enjoy it, you stay. If you don't enjoy it, you don't stay, right? Because that entitlement is so problematic, because once you get into that mode of entitlement, then all of a sudden the person on the other side becomes a machine, just a robot for you to enjoy. I've been watching VTubers recently for a couple months now, and I keep an eye on the chat. There are some crazy things that people say, okay? I remember one time I was in Yanner's chat, and then somebody came in and was like, oh, damn, like first time chatter, and they're like, you have such a sexy voice, babe. And I was like, yeah, cool. What about the rest of the person behind the screen? And I'm like, what the fuck is going on out there? Like people have this like strange idea about other people. It's like they forget that human beings are on the other side, like real human beings that have their own lives. It's like, oh, too rude and famous, and then the entitlement to believe that like somebody should reply to you. I've seen that too. Like I've seen in so many chats where like people will say like, why aren't you talking to me? Why aren't you reading this? Why are you ignoring me? It's like, no. This is not an entitlement. Neither of us owe anything to the other person, which is going through this because we enjoy some aspect of each other. It's weird for me to say this, but I do enjoy the content that chat makes. And hopefully chat enjoys the content that I make. If you don't, then, you're free to leave. But when it gets to entitlement, it's just so scary because of this. The objectification and sort of the dehumanization process. It's so subtle, but when it happens, it really starts to creep into you. I see it everywhere in various people's chats. It's just like, I just can't believe it. I just can't believe that it's real. Why is she pretending to be a prude? By Dungeon Lords. So finding to me how she acted like such a bitch, that fan, when she sort of asked for this. That's insanity. So what do you mean when she sort of asked for this? Don't be a porn star if you don't want to be treated like one, you dumb... I can't say this word again. Again, it's not like she's asking for it. She's just doing it because she enjoys it. And that's a weird thing, right? It's like... I still don't get why people think this way of a people. It's like, oh, you do it, therefore you like all aspects of it. No, they're doing it because they like to do it on their own time, right? They like to do it in the ways that they like to. Like, they're not going to agree to some shoot because they don't want to, doing some things that they wouldn't like just because, they're in the industry and so it's like, oh, they have to. Like, no, they're going to do the things that they want to. And it's like, they don't want to be treated like one. They want to be treated like a person who happens to do this thing. It's scary how some people think they own you just because they have paid you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just because they have paid you, or even not that they just paid you. It's sort of like this can happen too if all you do is you spend time. I was actually in another chat where someone kept falling for this bait. It's sort of like a funny joke that the streamer does, where it's like if you type the certain chat command to like do something that you would be timed out for a bit. Or they were saying like, "I'm mad at you. I'm gonna stop subscribing to you." And it's like, buddy, like. It's weird, you know what I mean? The way that people will lord that over them, right? But I've seen it even without any monetary edifice, because it's like point is free. Point is just sort of your time, right? But you go to the comments of some of these porn videos, and you see a lot of these behaviors, chat. And let me tell you, there are some forums that are definitely full of this type of talk that is just absolutely terrifying. And it's just even without any cost at all. Beyond, I guess, like the base cost of like your ISP, but it's sort of a thing that you pay to do everything else too. It's like it's a zero cost thing, and yet people still feel entitled. There's something about that mindset that I just don't understand. I've been trying to figure out for a long time what it is about that mindset, and it's weird how much it scales, right? Because like a lot of industries suffer more from it than others. Like I feel like point actors deal with it a lot. People who are just online content creators deal with it a lot. Women especially deal with it a shit ton. But then it's like, yeah, like I've known people at like the companies that I work at that like had to deal with this. It's sort of weird to even think that like I see it within tech spaces too, where it's like you go on GitHub and you go to the issues. Hell, one of our chat members, right? Our designer chat member who made that really cool extension for Zen browser. You go into the issues and someone felt like they were entitled to this thing, this like fix of theirs. Then they made up all these random sayings to try to justify their entitlement to a feature. There's just something about the mindset that is so baffling to me. Because like, how do you even come to a conclusion like that? It's like, what do you mean? How It Would Go by Bogus Roger. If I met Candy and said no to taking a picture with me, after I spent so much money on her videos and support her, I'd teach her a lesson. One way or another, I'd get what I've been paying for. That's a very disgusting, but now you see, this is sort of what it leads to, right? The objectification and sort of the lack of humanity. Ugh. User profile. My profile. What? People. Profile / shoot the dogs. Password G. Password G. Wait. Shoot. The dog 77 at voss.com. I swear there's a politician in the US right now that has this. G bum 2 2 3 4 5. 1972, was born in 1972. Account creation date 1998. That's a lot of information. Maybe it's all important actually. All 3 so 12, 1972. It's a very interesting medium to put the game in, because it's sort of like... Again, this game is an investigative game, and it's an interesting medium to put yourself into, because it's like... Usually in investigative games, right? The perspective that you play from is you're usually playing the protagonist of some kind. Somebody who is, you know, sort of the stereotypical protagonist where they're on the good side, right? Where they're trying to figure out what's going on. Say, the root trees are dead. I know that's a very strange comparison, but... In the root trees are dead, you're just a detective who's trying to figure out the truth, trying to get somebody the money that they're owed because of some events. I'm not going to go too deep into it. Maybe I spoiled it a little bit. I'm sorry. But here, it's a very fascinating usage of the device because it's terrifying to think about this, but we might not all be that good. Remember the ad that we saw? And it said, you know, kill her, kill her, kill her, and our face was all bloody. And our name even, Shoot the Dog 77, is kind of sort of a terrifying name. Human Michael is actually a lot less terrifying if you think about it from the meeting, because it's like, you know, maybe at least he's trying to say that he's human, you know what I mean? But this one is like, what pleasure do I get from saying shoot the dog? You know, that what... Because when you choose a screen name, when you choose an identity for yourself, the identity carries so much meaning. And the meaning that I chose was to shoot the dog. It really says a lot about the potential person, the type of person that we are. And that's scary to think about. Kind of interesting to know how people ends up with this mindset, like what event/stuff leads them to this. In reality, it's probably in many ways a lot of the ways that society is set up, right? I mean, just even the idea of the things that you hear growing up, it's like, oh yeah, find a wife, you know, take care of her, and she'll take care of you, and she'll do all kinds of things for you, you know? And then this carries through to all the things in your life. Like, it's like, oh, look at her. She's so hot and sexy. The way that she's walking around. Like, it's a lot of these small things that we don't really think about. But if you never heard the counterpoint, this would be then your source of truth, right? Like, your anchor to the world would be that mindset that seems to be prevalent in basically every society. The like strange patriarchal way that we sort of like dehumanize and belittle women for just being women, and the way that we sort of only empower men in many ways, right? Which is sort of like, it's why movements have started to try and change this. It's why these movements are important. It's why whenever you see people say like, oh yeah, feminism is like bad for us, like you gotta like, you know, you don't have to try to talk to them. If you don't want to deal with them, you're free to shut them off. But like, try to convince them, to make them understand that, like, no man, it's not bad, it's a good thing, because it's like, if we didn't have this, it'd be awful for people. Because look at the way that you're talking about them now, you know what I mean? Look at the way that we're talking about these human beings now. So I actually think it's sort of strange, but it's like, I think it's just living life normally that sort of leads to this. It's sort of difficult because it's like, even the ways that I see life, right? Like, even in my life, I look at my dad with a lot of disdain. He knows this. I've even talked to him about it. And my mom knows this as well. Because when I look at her life and his life, I'm like, buddy, like, why do you do nothing for her? Like, why do you just leave her to do everything, and you just sit in the sofa and you just fall asleep, and, you know, you like watch TV and stuff, and you just, while she's working her ass off, it just doesn't make any sense, you know? And even something as simple as that can start that chain of events in your mind where you start to think about it, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, that's just what my mom did, and then you sort of, and then it's almost like an internal thing where it's like, oh, you go like, oh yeah, that's just how it should be. It's like, I should be able to stay home and relax after a hard day at work while the woman of the house takes care of everything. It's like, me clean? No, that's like your job. Like, that's a skill. But it's like, no, man, that's not how it should be. So I think a lot of things can lead to this. I actually think it's sort of more of a rarity to go the other way now, where it's like, it feels like you have to go out of your way to find reasons not to be like this, to understand why you shouldn't be like this. And sort of I'm seeing this whiplash now in a lot of people who are younger, where it's like a lot of them have these strange ideas, and I'm like, oh, it's because this is just the world that we live in, right? It's very painful. So account creation date was 05/12/1998. Oh shit, what's her name in the forum? So the I forget what her name was. Forum porn account creation date. There we go. Again, look at this. 836 comments. That's a lot. I've been in this forum a lot. Do you know how hard it is to send 1,000 chat messages? For the entire day today, okay? None of you have even breached 100 chat messages sent for just this day. Think about that. That you haven't even breached 100 messages today. You haven't even breached, let's see. Yeah, you haven't even breached like 50 or 30. 800 is a lot of messages. That takes a lot of effort. So I don't think we're a good person. I think we just happen to be a character that is being played, but we're not like a good protagonist. We're just the viewpoint of the game. Protagonist in a very semantic sense, if that makes sense. There's 3 posts of ours. That's interesting. We have 3 posts here. Favorite movie is Rip Her Head Off, which is also terrifying, right? Favorite movie, Rip Her Head Off. Because this seems to be the more violent. They're all very violent, but this one seems to be incredibly violent. Like, if you go back home, and you close this, and you go to see the tapes. Evil Head is the Necromacock, where she's possessed to suck penis. And that's, that's like normal, right? That's, it's... Sorry, it's not normal, but it's like, it's just a funny, innocuous, sort of like weird fetish style thing. It's like the type of plot that you'd see in like a Scooby-Doo porn parody, right? We're all gonna die out here. It's like, okay, everyone has to come together. They got lost on the cabin trip. No one's dying, though. They're all just, like, coming together. Rip Her Head Off is way more vile. It's, like, incredibly more vile than any of these. It's like the level of violence jumps up a lot, and you can even see it in the images. Like, the first 2 are very sensual, right? It's sort of, like, playing into the idea of, like, the fetish. But the last one, it's like, the last one immediately goes to, she has to die. And she's screaming for attention, and we're gonna give it to her no matter what. Extra gore, keep you coming back for more. Her head is gone. Ugh. Posts. Oh god. I'm feeling a little sick playing this game. But again, it's not, it's things that you have to see. It's things that are happening in real life, and this does happen. Like, it's like, well, probably not, probably even worse than this, really. Can't really ignore it. So was that D-Love? No, that the Dirty Love is different. That was Candy. So Candy, I think the game is about Candy Corpse. VNS, we have the mail, which is the messages, but it's mail account, and I have a 5-letter password, which I don't have. FFVR. I really hope this isn't like a VR like fuckfest VR or something. Parax. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to click on next, because everything scares me. Everything scares me. This is like some dark web shit, man. Let's just go deal with the messages. User system? Wait, what? So, also, Sean Garrix. So, user system name, person name, Sean Garrix. And I'm gonna trial. That's a user system, but the menu system is for the game. But that name is probably important as to who we are. Sean Garrix. Wait a minute, the password was 5 letters and it had a G in it. I wonder if it's related to my last name. Last name could be related to password. Starts with a G. Sorry, I'm so gassy. I don't know why I'm always so gassy. It's a bad time to be gassy. Let's just continue the messages. Sure. Username 007. Hi, handsome. One of my girlfriends gave me your IM username. I hope you don't mind. Up to anything naughty this evening? How do I know this isn't fake? Jerking off all alone tonight, stud? Need some assistance? I think you're a scam bot whore. And even this sort of, like, wording. Do you want some help handling all that package? I can send you from free photos to get you off if you'd like. Okay. Email me so I can send you the good stuff. Something freesex@voss.com. Okay, I will right now. My character, okay, whoever I'm playing, which is weird. Or maybe, what if we're not Shoot the Dog? What if it's somebody who's taken control of the system, but we might not be Shoot the Dog specifically. We're just using Shoot the Dog system, which is Sean Garrix, is their real name. Also, I wonder that free sex thing. I wonder that email leads or anything. It's probably worth it to check it out. 4, 8, 9. Again, it's weird to sort of play this game almost like it's a real detective game because the subject matter is so disturbing that it feels almost like it feels like a really fucked up documentary into the way the world is right now. But as a just purely as a video game, it's a really, really good take on the mystery detective angle. It's actually sort of, again, it's why I wanted to play this game so much was because the gameplay looks so appealing and the story was very fascinating because it's one of those stories that you basically never hear. I mean, the only story that I can even think of that comes close to this idea of talking about the objectification of people is a webtoon called Suhi Zero. It's like, and even that's very light. It's surprisingly light compared to the horror, and even that is still very dark. In that, like, someone, I mean, you'll read it, and you should read it, and you should see what the webtoon talks about. It's actually very sad. There's a lot of terrible things that happen in it, but it's like, even that pales in comparison to the horror of this. But as a video game, it's really good. It's a very weird space to be in where it's like, I appreciate what the game is. I'm terrified of the message that it's saying because this is reality. And I also, like, and it's like, it's making me feel very sick and disgusted. But at the same time, it's like, God, this game is really cool to play because it really does feel like an amazing take on an investigative style game. Bot porn account. I wonder if I can sign into this because there's a sign-in thing that we can do where there's a Will 42. That's weird. Hey, I'm leaving for work in 1 hour, but I just got a call about your special friend. Your special friend. Hey, what kind of call? I deleted my messages with her. It was hard to look at. She totally overreacted. What kind of call? She okay? Delete the emails too. The call was about you going over there. You kidding? She's fucking crazy. I know, what a bitch. Wait, what? Delete the emails too. The call was about you going over there. Us, going over there, our special friend, presumably Candy. Where there's a Will is probably one of the people who took part in whatever this sick thing is. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm working the night patrol tonight. There's been some teenagers vandalizing a park near the station. Tonight I'm gonna get them for good and teach them a lesson. Hey, check your email and delete the chat. I'm gonna get in big trouble, but I'm sending you over the report she filed. She should have seen it. She made herself cry and everything. The pictures are wild. Kinda hot, too. Again, that someone's distress can be seen as a hot thing. It's like, what the fuck? And this is, not to say anything about the fetish side of it, where it's like, the you taking part in the kink, it's like, there's a kink side of it that's like very safe that you can practice. But like, this is far from any real healthy kink of any kind. This is just, again, the objectification and the sexualization of someone's pain. It's like, oh God. They're going to be coming around your place this morning. If you see this in time, get your story straight. She said you were there all night and wouldn't leave. So Shoot the Dog is a stalker and it could be our character. Tell them everything so they know she's lying. Tell them everything. Thanks for the heads up, Will. I was waiting at a place for 20 minutes or so and she freaked out when I kissed her and so I left. Crazy bitch probably just wants some attention. They always want attention, but not from a nice guy who wants to give it to them. Ugh, God, remember to delete this. For sure, man. Yeah, for sure, man. I'm glad this is still here, so we can, put this guy where he belongs. Hopefully far, far away from the rest of society. Mr. Accounting 8. Reply to me. What the hell happened? Why did they walk me out today? I know you know, as in like Mr. Accounting, so Shoot the Dog was asking them. Sean, is it true that you did that to that woman? David, you've got to be fucking kidding me. If you think there's a chance it's true, then you are not even worth my time talking to. I thought we were friends. You were a piece of shit, and I hope you're next to get fired wrongfully, you asshole. Fuck you. See this? There's also this behavior. I've noticed this too. I suffer from it too. This sort of thing where it's like people get overly defensive, and they try to like gaslight the other person to sort of say it's their fault that this happened to me. It's like, it's your fault this happened to me. It's your fault that I'm facing the consequences for my actions. But it's like, no, like these are the consequences of your actions. Like no one did this but you. You are responsible for what you've done, in terms of to this other person. But it's the way that we're blaming this other person and saying like it's their fault that we did this, and then we're saying like, oh, and then it's also this part too where they're trying to appeal to the relationship and the emotion where they're saying like, where it's like, think about all that we have. Think about the history that we have. Isn't that important to you? Like, isn't that important to you? Like, think about it. Like, I would never do this to you. Like, oh man, we're so close and stuff like that. It's like, it's this strange way that they try to force you to empathize with them. That they force you to think about them in this better light, trying to play upon the fact that like, they cared for you, because only a true friend wouldn't do this. Like, what the hell? Molly the Dolly, another contact. What? You want to view these, please enter your system password, memory tested. It's a previously archived message. VOD, executive final, girl games. So that's a long password from Molly the Dolly, which I don't have. Okay, so I'm kind of scared to click on Vile a movie. Oh fuck, there's Molly too. Sent? Oh god. You see what I mean? Like, this isn't really a horror game in the sense of a traditional horror game with a monster, but again, just like the last game that we played, there's a feeling, there's an uncomfortableness that's crawling under my skin as I go through this, because it's like I really don't want to have to come face to face with whatever this is, because it's so awful that you want to retreat back to, again, the nice happiness of your world. But just because your world is happy doesn't mean that everyone else's world is happy. You kind of have to see it for what it is. Let's go for the Fuckfest VR. I'm assuming this is like Fuckfest VR. Found footage. Okay, it's video. Okay, well, at least it's not VR. Found footage. Oh god, I think I know where that's going. Well, I mean, this is the thing that's gonna lead into this one. Okay, just go for the swap. Just see what's going on. So also, I need to write this down. So account info here. And then over here is sort of like story info here. Candy, what's her name? Sorry. I'm just really bad with names. So Candy Corpse, AV actor, AV actor who was presumably being stalked, and I don't know how else to say this. It's like objectified, but it's like the more extreme version of it. But like, yeah, it's stalked and objectified and by her audience, who feels she owes them, has presumably has had a run-in with Shoot the Dog 77, as well as other people. As well as other people. Oh shit, there's a max size limit? Oh god. Okay, well, okay, I can alt tab. Okay. Emax has died. Okay, it's fine. It's whatever. Okay, well, it looks like it's notepad time. So, Candy Corpse. What? Eh? I can't do copy paste. Oh, there we go. I copy pasted. Uses the whole control. Okay. So we'll just do this. We'll just do this. Okay. And the other person was called who? Because their names are important here. Especially the one who was like, who posted the video. Nameless Norm. Nameless Norm posted a video where they had a run-in with Candy and tried to force her to take a photo. And really, the admin of the forum, too. I think the admin of the forum is also suspect, but I can't find information on the admin of the forum. Admin of the forum is also a suspect because of how they view the incident. And want Candy to give an apology, which is fucking nuts. Okay, so that's it. Our user is maybe not the admin. I'm not really sure, actually. Well, we could be, actually. How do I know if I'm the admin though? What's like a tell that I would be able to know? Because what's weird is that if we look at the post, we don't see a single post involving our character. Look at the updates they provide. There's no like tag of which admin posted this, so there's no way to tell. But yeah, this is it. There's a contact form though, so contact email for Candy Corpse's management team down under at voss.com. Oh, please don't tell me I'm gonna sneeze at this. Sorry, I'm sorry. I forgot what hotkey was for muting. Okay. We gotta go here. To swap. Okay, please don't use TS. I don't know if I want to see happy things at the moment. It just feels weird. I don't know. It just feels weird. My listings. You currently do not have any listings. Please email us at vnslistings@voss.com if you have any tapes you'd like to list. We don't have any listings on VNS. Can email vnslistings@voss.com if we want to list something. Can we use this to get our previous listings? If we ever had any, right? Presumably, we're going to be one of the people who have been very, very deep into this thing because given sort of our activity on the forum. Horror tape, lending library, and market. And especially given the messages within the messaging system. Spider Baby. See, Candy Corpse, our character's favorite movie is Rip Her Head Off, which is the more gory one. Spider Baby. What? Favorite? A caretaker devotes himself to 3 demented siblings after their father's death. When trading, always be safe, respectful, and take care of your tapes. Swap. You have notified these users who'd like to trade. You receive a message if they would like to proceed. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Sacrificial wife meat. That's a weird fucking name. Oh god, that's actually very terrifying. A mother keeps her daughter chained in the basement, waiting until she's of age to marry off, unknowingly betrothing her to a man who's only interested in mutilating her body. And again, all of this is edited FMV stuff. But man. Dolls of blood. Ugh. Dolls of blood. A group of teenage girls kill their neighbor's baby to use its blood in a ritual giving life to a doll. The doll turns on them and makes them suffer for their sins. It's sort of fascinating to play this game and feel these feelings when I look at this stuff, because it's like Cyberpunk has this. You know, the intro scene of Cyberpunk is like you go into a place where they harvest the organs of this person, and it's just as terrifying. But for some reason, again, it's about the context, right? It's weird how we play games like that, and almost the horror is so subdued because it's sort of like. It's so actionified. It's so gamified, as if to lose all feeling, all meaning. But it still affected me, but not to the same degree. Where it's like, in that game, you literally blow people apart, and you just see their organs, and you see their insides. And it's like no different from seeing this, but seeing this is so much more terrifying, right? It's very odd. And I think about that like one quest in that game where you have to go and you have to deal with like that like father-son duo who runs that fucked up, I'm not going to talk about what it is, but let's say it's a video ring full of very illegal videos. And I was like, oh god, that's disgusting. But because it's a video game, it sort of feels like it's weird how that game, it felt very sort of, I guess, the impact felt lessened for some reason. It was just odd. The most dangerous game. What? A psychotic big game hunter deliberately strands a luxury yacht on a remote island, where he begins to hunt its passengers for sport. Sounds very familiar, almost like that Demon Dice game. But I guess the idea of like you getting stuck on a yacht is a very classic horror genre thing. Night of the Living Dead. A ragtag group of Pennsylvanians barricade themselves in an old farmhouse to remain safe from a horde of flesh-eating ghouls that are ravaging the northeast of the United States. Murder Tape 2. Murder Tape 2 follows the events of Murder Tape 1, but from the point of view of Christy, the sister of the original victim. So one of the swap people wants to swap a tape now. So the Jackal, Crimes of Passion. Oh my god. The Caller is in the House video presents another entry in the best-selling series. Follow the Jackal as he hunts 6 women and shows him the hot metal in his pants. Oh god. These aren't horror tapes. Like it well, I mean these are horror videos, but like a lot of the horror, right, is it's like bordering on sexual crimes. Basically all of them. When people start disappearing in the Florida Everglades, a local game warden sets out to find the blood-sucking monsters responsible. Okay, here we go. Candy Corpse rip her head off. Okay, here we go. After showing up to a party in a dress that was screaming for attention, Candy's best friends, yep, boys with boys, girls just objects. Anyways, okay, I clicked it. If I favorite this, what happens? Because we know that this is the character's favorite movie. If I favorite it, does that change anything? Does it unlock anything? Does it do anything? And doing it is part of the game's lore. And to buy is interesting. So I was in the to trade, to swap section. This is the to buy section. Haxon. A hybrid of documentary and fiction. The silent film explores the history of witchcraft, demonology, and Satanism. It shows representations of evil in a variety of ancient and medieval artworks, offers vignettes illustrating a number of superstitious practices, and presents a narrative about the persecution of a woman accused of witchcraft. $72. The seller has been notified. Okay, I'm going to buy this. Candy Corpse Evil Ahead. So we know about this. Newly Candy Corpse. Okay, just check this out too. If I favorite this, what happens? I like at some point somebody must contact me and be like, "Hey, are you interested too?" Right? The Jackal is hunting down men one by one. Bodies washing ashore. Nightclubs living in fear. No one will stop this mysterious killer from eradicating the scum from the streets. The Jackal will kill again. Hardcore gore. Oh shit! Today is your birthday. Click to find out how you will die. I'm kind of scared too, to be honest with you. Okay, you've got mail. An unnamed girl, rumored to be Candy Corpse, is brutalized by a group of men. The director said it was staged and consensual, which makes it less appealing to collectors. Oh god, that's awful. Again, and this was I didn't click the favorite; it was already favorited, right? But you see what I mean? It's like because it's consensual, it's no longer appealing because they find more pleasure in her actually being in pain. So this is Venus videos of Candy Corpse are already favorited and reveal more of the sick, twisted ways that people view her. Unconsensual is more in the eyes of the collectors of her material, and Hardcore Gore Horror 3 1998 was pre-favorited I mean, I don't really know why or how or from. Just say it's pre-favorited. Hella Girl. An undead sex worker seeks revenge on the man who killed her. Yeah, that's a little terrifying. That's extremely terrifying. The Driller Killer. An artist? Oh my god. Now he slowly goes insane while struggling to pay his bills, work in his paintings, and care for his 2 female roommates, which leads him taking to the streets of New York at the dark and randomly carrying derelicts with a power drill. Flesh Bunny 1956. A woman pays a man to cannibalize her and film it. Origins of this tape are unknown. Rare find. Even that message. VNS. VNS has underpinnings of something similar to a snuff video swap site of some kind, right? This idea of like snuff films, the idea of it being real stuff that is actually not fake stuff, and because Flush Bunny from 1956 mentions it's a rare find because it's a cannibalism film where the person paid for it to happen and to be filmed while it happened to her, which is weird. Candy Corpses. We're gonna die out here. Candy and the 2 friends from school got lost on a camping trip, and I'm being, oh wait, yeah. This is the last tape Candy made before she left the industry. Another rare find. This is already in my library. I didn't actually read that message properly last time. Maybe that appeared for the other things too. Pursue the sale? Yeah. So favorite this too, based on what a character is. Candy Corpse, We're Gonna Die, out here, 1999, is already in our collection per the buy message. The Little Shop of Horrors. A clumsy young man working in an impoverished flower shop discovers that the strange plant he's been nurturing has an insatiable appetite for blood, forcing him to kill to feed it. This reminds me, I swear this was a mechanic in a game somewhere. But it's probably a common sort of idea of a plant that takes the life force of people. A bucket of blood. A dim-witted busboy at a beatnik cafe passes off a cat he accidentally killed and covered in plaster as a sculpture, prompting a demand for more art that compels him to commit murders. That's a fascinating premise. It's sort of weird in that we know what's fake, it's the Candy Corp stuff, but like the rest of this, I think that's why it's so terrifying, right? Because at least in a video game like Cyberpunk, it's so far removed that you kind of, you know, the horror is very numb. But with something like this, with the mix of real media, it really has an effective effect on you where you start to feel this like unease and this this like nauseating feeling inside you at the fear that, oh god, this is something that exists right now in the world that anybody can just go and buy. Like, what if a bucket of blood from 1959 is real, or a Little Shop of Horrors is real? And what if something like the Candy Corpse videos is real? What if it is out there? And what if people are doing this, right? It's the closer to reality you get, the more horrifying it is. This is the most unsettling kind of horror. That it's very chilling. It's actually very chilling. It's making me feel very uncomfortable. But that's sort of the point, is to shed light on that. Dead girls in a shipping container too. That's a man crosses multiple state lines while hauling a shipping container, holding two tortured women chained up inside. Okay, that's And again, it's sort of fascinating to see this be the horror genre in this game, because it's like a lot of it is sort of classical horror with like monsters and mythology, like the plants and the statues, and then murder. But then it's also like this stuff too, where it's like people being chained up and being tortured and stuff. It's like, yeah, that's all a part of horror too. 7 Stone Sewer Rat. A Rat King. If you don't know what a Rat King is, Rat King is apparently when a bunch of rats combine into one Rat King because their tails get mixed up. I think that's what the Rat King is, because and then they're all forced to be in this like clump of rats, both dead and alive. Living below the streets of Chicago eats itself until only one rat remains. Extended 30-minute animal gore version, rare find. You know what's crazy is that one, YouTube had a major problem with this. YouTube still has problems with this even now, where it's like that animal gore stuff. It's like there was a lot of that stuff on YouTube, and to the point where there was a huge, backlash to it, because it was like, okay, how do we stop this stuff from showing up on the YouTube? Because the moderation at the time, they just didn't care. It was very sort of fascinating to me that as a whole, YouTube didn't give a shit about what people saw and what they had on their platform. Which is, again, to say that, like, I don't want them to censor things, but it was crazy the amount of crimes that were just posted to YouTube, crimes against just life. Okay, so that was Venus. Just, I don't have a mail system yet, and no messages, so. Okay, let's go for, what is pair? Oh god, let's go down the list. Found footage, here we go. Oh boy. Again, this one is specifically one that we can click on, and I'm very terrified too, because I'm very scared to look at that. So, Mom has worms. Mom has worms. It's a good thing that they censored it for us, actually. Without me having to click the censor option. Why is it spanking? What? Don't you hate when your parents just don't understand? Maybe it's because they got worms in their head. Alien worms take over in this fun action movie. Action movie? Found footage video and rentals, name, design, and related marks are trademarks of Down Under talent and entertainment. Down Under was... Down Under was the management company of Candy Corp. So this site is is from the management team of Candy Corp, aka this like her publisher, I guess. Love Boat. Some call this the greatest love story of our time. Travel across universes and beyond, through past lives and future timelines. These two will always find each other. Rated T for teen. Duckling. The sequel to 1999's beloved family adventure Duckling is here. Follow Mr. Bill and Quacksworth on their biggest adventure yet. New neighbors to share the pond with and lots of laughs. Rated E for everyone. This is a crazy like level of like juxtaposition of like porno in the middle of my screen and then rated E for everyone movie over here. There's this company in Japan that actually has this like interesting problem. I forget the name of the company. I could name the company, but it's like one of the largest porn producers in the world. But they also are just a normal company that does other like just other things that aren't porn too. So it's like online store. You can buy cameras, you can buy family videos, you can buy like, you know, cool toys and plushies. And then if you click on a very small little button on their site, you go to the welcome to the Japanese AV section where it's like, oh yeah, there's like a shit ton of porn out there. I can't remember the name. I think it's like DMM or something. I think that was the name of the company. But it's like a very, very large company. And their website, again, the juxtaposition is like... Yeah, there you go. E-commerce, yeah, DMM, here you go. Electronic, I think this is it. The company manages this DMM.com started monthly. Okay, maybe I can go. Maybe I should get off the screen with the point on it before the Twitch admin shows up. Yeah. This is the site. Yeah. Okay. I mean, this is DMM.com, but also, oh shit, maybe I should do like a content warning. Oh fuck. Where's that content warning button? Content classification. Mature rated games. Shit. Significant sexual themes. Here we go. Oops, sorry. Violent and graphic depictions. At least that way there's a content warning for people who show up, just so they don't get blindsided by it. There we go. My bad. Sorry to anyone who's watching this on the fly. I really hope that you're okay. But yeah, this site is so funny to me because like on the side there's just like because it's like, oh, programming school. Like I'm not gonna show it because it's like very AKB48 group online salon, Japanese adult video, pachinko. It's like, oh what? It's like wait, take a step back. What? English conversation. It's like, oh, take a step back. What? PC game software, War Thunder. And then, no shit. There's an advertisement for 990 yen of gyoza and fried rice. That's insane. What? This service is not available. No! Lord of the Things. A group of the bravest researchers, the realm's bravest researchers, travel across the Antarctica to destroy the one thing and defeat the Dark Lord. But little do they know, someone among them is a shape-shifting alien. This porn was sponsored by War Thunder. I mean, that's the crazy part, is like, if they did that, right, there's a very high chance that Visa and stuff would just say, okay, you can't use the services. Because again, a lot of it started because of that lobbying to companies like Visa where they said, okay, you know, and then all of a sudden they can control what we do. It's like, buddy, you're just a payment processor, you know? You should not be in the business of censoring people. It's my money. I can choose how to spend it if I want to. It's just, it's fascinating to me. But like, yeah, they would never be able to sponsor something like that. Either way, whether it's like the porn sponsoring them or them sponsoring the porn, because they would be instantly cut off from their funding services. I remember even like OnlyFans, right? Like there's a lot of problems with the platform, but like the one thing that is also interesting about it is that it allows creators to directly take profits for what they make, and sort of like for a lot of people this is what they enjoy, and so no shade to that, right? But when that started happening, even their ability to take payments was being threatened because Visa and stuff were starting to cut them off. I think that was the original thing that was happening, if I recall correctly. Maybe I'm mixing up with something else, but like that was a big reason why they tried to push away from it. As we see from last time we went to the OnlyFans documentation site, which now I know that I can stream on OnlyFans. We will do the adult game segment at some point. And I know it's crazy to say that we'll do the adult game segment at some point when this is like probably the most adult thing that we can play on Twitch without being banned. Maybe I'll still be banned. But, like, yeah, we can actually do the adult game segment because there's a lot of really weird adult games. Hardcore, gore, horror. I decided it was staged. Okay, please, for price, please visit us in stores. So they have a physical store. Please don't use the heart. Please don't use the heart emotes. Oh, God. Skin eating. It's like too innocent for what we're. You know what I mean? It's too innocent for what we're seeing here. Skin eating sex cult. What the fuck? Oh god. A group of teenagers start eating their dead skin and getting high off of it, resulting in a crazy cannibalistic sex cult, as teens do. Yeah, the sexualization and the objectification of like young children too, because teens are children too. What the fuck? Yeah, but like this is a real thing. I mean, again, if you go to porn sites, there's a whole category called teen, and I always wondered like, what the fuck is this? Like, people get off on this shit, and it's like, it's crazy to see because it's like. Like that's sort of the weird part of the objectification, right? Even something like objectifying traits of a person based on their race is just so strange to me because I'm like, it's just so dehumanizing. You can get high by eating dead skin? Well, no. So what's funny is I eat my dead skin very often as a nervous tick. I bite my fingers a lot. I'm actually it's weird because it's like a zombie thing that I do. I don't know why I do it. It's a nervous thing that I do. You do not get high off of it, but I will say it is chewy. Like it is kind of chewy and nice to like bite on. It's very weird. Shred tell you're dead. Games? All hell's breaking loose. It's you and your skateboard against the army of the dead. 15 levels, heavy metal soundtrack, and more blood and guts than you've ever seen. Horror shooter. Secret garden. Water and take care of plants. Maintain your store and serve customers. And do not listen to the voices. In this little shop of horrors-inspired game, you uncover a bloody mystery. Well, I mean, I guess we're doing it now. We're playing games like this too. We've actually played a number of games like this too. It is sort of fascinating, right? This game and the last game made me realize, like, we're playing these games that are dealing with these topics. And how often do we sit down to think about these topics, right? It's like, how often do we sit down and really analyze the games that we play in the same way that, like, we analyze mouthwashing? We come to the conclusions in that game. Probably never. But it's like, yeah, all these things are fucked up even if it is within a game. House Obscura. Play as two siblings navigating a haunted mansion. They have to communicate through cryptic messages that overcome the separation from our world and that of the dead. Horror/puzzle. Fun stuff. About us. This is our assistant manager, Casey. She loves horror and all things weird and creepy. Her manager, the one typing this, didn't want to put a photo of himself up, or women from all across the state would be camping outside the store. We can't have that, can we, pal? Oh, so you put a photo of her instead? Did she even want to have her photo put up here, right? Been open for 8 months and lights are still on, so that's a win in our book. Come in and ask for Casey, Andy, or any of our other great employees. So let's see. What's it called? FFVR site has image of Casey, but not of the manager on the About Us page. Other team members. Andy. That's all we know about Andy. Who is presumably not the manager, but who knows? Could be referring to him because it's like, oh, contact our thing, or our people. Contact info. There we go. To contact found for this video rental, please email the manager. Okay, so this is the manager. Andy, the manager, whose email is andy_found_footage@vos.com. Phone number only has ending XXX-342/2345. Obviously, they can't do the area code. There's actually like I think there's a law about like you can't have a real looking phone number in your game because you'll cause people to be spam called. So, events. The last Saturday of every month. Zombies. Pay what you can at the door to come in and to come have as much popcorn as you can stomach while we watch a different zombie movie every month. Spooky Kung Fu Night. $10 entry for 3 movies in one night in November 12th. November 12th. What day is it today? Last update was 11/14/1999, but that's not that's not the current time. The current day is different. The forums went down in December 31st, 1999. When were these messages sent? Actually, 1998. Wait a minute. 1998, 1998, 5th month. Yes, I don't know the names of my months. Don't ask why. November 4th, 1999. August 16, 17, 1997. 2 years ago, where there's a will was already telling us about this. The way that we had to delete emails. Mr. Accounting, 2 years ago was when I got walked out of my job as well. 1 year ago was where Dennis the Menace was talking to us and telling us about his bullshit. Molly the Dolly I can't get to, but maybe we can eventually. Para.x, I'm going to assume is parasocial. I'm going to get some water really quick. I need to get some water. I'm feeling a little queasy. The juxtaposition of real life compared to this game is actually jarring. It's freaking me out. It's a very weird effect, and I don't know how to describe it, but it's specifically that juxtaposition between what I'm experiencing within a game versus the real life that I just step into. Because in real life, it's all nice and peaceful. In this game, it's all fucked up and terrible. Parasocial! Your 3 items stored. Solve your personalized encryption to access items. Imbalance. Imbalance? What? Imbalance. Para. Imbalance. Vile.movie. I mean, this game is Vile Exhumed. And vile is an interesting word because the way that it's stylized, right? The game's name is VILE Exhumed. It's all capitalized. Something is vile. It's like awful. It's terrible. And exhumed is sort of the word that you use when you're trying to bring out a corpse, when you're trying to pull a corpse out from a grave. And her name was Candy Corpse, the actor. So, oh god. Oh, thank God there's a password. Jesus Christ. C user updated local low final grow game /val recycling access administration permission complete password command. I don't know what the password is. Hint. Cat name / previous version. Oh, that's what the hint is. Wait. Previous version. Which I think we have here, no? Where have I seen the last previous version? What? Where, if that's a hint over there, maybe don't I have a hint for this one too? Hint? Book of the Head. Okay, so I should have clicked on the hint thing. The hint thing is actually important to the gameplay. Scent. What the hell does this mean? Rainbow perfume. What? The link is broken. Error code 489375W3. 237. Okay. These have to be important in some way. But I can't buy any of them. They're all broken. And only some things have a pop-up. Molly.exe. Administer the password. So Molly is the one thing that we don't have a password to. Okay, so Book of the Head has something for Vile, right? No, previous version has this. Cat name / previous version. Cat name, as in like cat.doc. Previous version. Jax. Misa. Gomi? 7 years old. Previous version. Previous version. What version? What does version refer to? Last system update. Version. There's no specific thing that says version beside Final Girl Game 0.01. Cat name / previous version. Am I an idiot? Like, I know that I'm an idiot, but like, am I really that much of an idiot? And why is there a paint program here? It's a little unsettling that you can see the scan lines when it's here. Save? What? We can save anything here. Oh, what? What? Wait, it saves on the bottom left. Why? Maybe that's just a for fun thing. previous version. It's not here. But it is something involving the cat's name. And then there was also parasocial.exe. Imbalance. Imbalance. And also Book of the Head. So if you go to mail, password hint / Book of the Head. Which is one of the movies that she had. One of the movies that she had. Evil Head. Necromacock. There's no way the password is Necromacock. That's missing a T. Necromacock. Book of the Head. Password hint / Necromacock. Shoot the Dog 77. VOD Executive Final Girl Games. Wait, we also never checked out Dirty Love. I mean, this one's terrifying because we might actually get banned for this one. But we'll see. Your IP address seems being blocked by Dirty Love. Fuck. If you've not violated the terms and conditions, it's a mistake. Please email us. So, blocked by Dirty Love. Blocked by IP. Blocked via IP by Dirty Love. Can email them at dirtyloveus@vos.com. Okay, so just another email to collect. But also, I'm kind of happy that we didn't get to go in. But what? Book of the Head? I've got to be an idiot. It's clearly referring to this. Candy and her friend stay in an old cabin during a camping trip where she accidentally reads some pages from the Book of Head, the Necronomicon. Oh, the Necronomicon. It's not the Necronomicon. Login successful. Oh god. Oh god, I'm not happy about this. Oh shit, this is a little terrifying. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh god. No. Oh god. Oh. Valerie 77K. Our name is Shoot the Dog 77. Sent to Valerie. No show. What sent to? Oh shit, there's a trash button. Oh god. Hi Valerie. We had very clear plans to meet today at Bruges around 7 p.m. Wait, this is in Bruges? I got there early so we could meet inside to make sure you felt safe and weren't worried. That's a weird phrase. It's a very weird phrase. It's almost like telling the way that he had to do this to make sure that she felt safe and wasn't worried. As if meeting him outside was terrifying. As if that's something about him that's terrifying. Like, that's a very weird thing to say about yourself. As if he's sort of like aware and yet unaware of how terrifying he is. You never showed up and I wanted to reach out and see if anything happened. I did not see you and meet you. It was very odd that you not show up. And I waited for a long time. From 6:30 p.m. to around 8 p.m. I was at the cafe reading. I did not order anything though, so I'm not sure if they would recognize me. Let me know if you're still interested in selling that tape. So it's to sell the tape from Valerie. Nameless Norm. Oh, fuck. How about we leave that one for last? How about we leave... Hi there, I saw you met someone saying they were Candy. I have reason to believe this was not the real Candy. I think Candy would never mistreat someone like that. Again, parasociality is placing expectations as if you believe that you know somebody and you can understand their actions, even though you've only seen them in a video, even though you've only seen a part of them. Even in this space where, like, and this is interesting to think about, where even in Twitch streams where people can tell you a lot, right? You know nothing about my personality. Nothing. I could be just as bad as these people. I could be significantly better than these people. Like, you have no clue, right? It's weird to me how people will place so much emphasis on people's emotions and sort of build this imagination of a person in their mind without even knowing the person. And as we see, right, every time there's been some, I don't know, like crazy drama involving streamers, it's like that's who they are in many ways when stuff comes out. And sort of like, it's weird how people can still fool themselves into believing that and saying things like, oh, they would never do this. It's like, how do you know? You don't even know these people. None of us know any of us. Okay, it's sort of important to keep that in mind, because then I think you can sort of stay unbiased and clear about your opinions about somebody. Because otherwise, it's like, when you force yourself into this, it feels like, again, something that I talked about in the Discord with that one chat member, right? Sort of like the idea of feeling like you actually know somebody. It's like you haven't even gone through the trials and tribulations that would lead to something like true understanding and friendship of someone. It takes a lot more than just seeing them for a couple hours a day, talk about bullshit, right? This is why I'm trying to relocate the real. This is why I'm trying to locate the real Candy as well as this wannabe, and I fear you could be in real danger. What? The moderators may be involved in covering up for the imposters that have already taken down the video to include any post. I'd like to see the video. Okay, so our character is also trying to find Candy Corpse and the imposter. Incredibly dangerous individual who owned the account. I mean, just the name Shooter Dog 77 is already incredibly telling. From VNS at Boss.com, password reset. I just want to confirm that you have requested to reset your password for the nasty swap account. Please let us know if this wasn't you. New password G. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Password hint is dog and then G and then it's like the name of a dog and 4 letters or even the year. Let's try that. Billing. Hi there, thank you for being a client of Storage Plus. We just want to let you know that your payment for this month's rental storage unit number 487 has successfully gone through. If you'd like a receipt for your records, please let us know and we'll be happy to provide that for you. So, Shoot the Dogs 77 was paying for a rental storage unit number 487. Why? To hide the body? What for? Vile. Sent a Brad to the bone. That's... In the context of, like, a username, that's a pretty good username. Brad to the bone, right? It's like if your name is Phyllis, and you name yourself... Like, it's terrible to say this, but it's like... If you name your account Syphilis, because your name is Phyllis, like, it's creative, even if it's awful. But Brad to the bone, it's, like, creative, and it's, like, by itself is not awful. But it is... In the context of the game, it's fucking awful. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't feel so good, everyone. Sorry, I need to move these notes, because now the notes are getting too long. I'm going to move it into the Emacs, because I feel like I'm going to lose everything. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. Okay. Hey, Brad, thanks for telling me about that sale on camcorders a few weeks ago. I ended up picking one up and started working on my own short movie. Oh, God. I'm basically finished editing it, and when I tell you that you've never seen anything like it before, well, I mean it. I'm already planning something. I'm already planning a sequel. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. They bought camcorder. Camcorder purchased from Brad to the bone at Voss.com. Filmed a short film already. Never seen anything like it before. Snuff? Question mark? Already planning a sequel. Oh, fuck. I think that's what this is going for. It's Brad to the bone. Okay, Misa Hey, Misa! Hi there. Please finally see attached vaccination records for your cat Misa. So our cat is Misa. Okay. Misa is our cat. So that's how we know what our cat is. Hello gamers, you have a fever and you're dying. Okay, maybe you don't want to be here. I don't think you want fever dreams of what this game is. Not to say that you're not allowed to be here, but again, I hope that you read the content warning that should have popped up when you go on Twitch. When you tried to open the stream, I hope that you saw those content warnings. But yeah, you may not want to be here because I'm already feeling incredibly nauseous trying to go through this game. But I hope that you're feeling better. Please, okay, so I know we were looking for them last month to ensure she was all up to date after that bat got into your home and couldn't find them. It turns out that for some reason they were under the name they had for her at the shelter, not her current name. Okay, interesting. And for your info, she was up to date on the rabies vaccine, but it didn't hurt to give her the shot the day you brought her in to be safe when we weren't sure. I know how worried you were. Apologies, and if you have any other questions, please let us know. So she had a different name when she was at the shelter. Maybe this will help. Misa vaccine. So she used to be known as Guinea. So old name at the shelter was just like other name, because I don't know which is new, which is old. Other name is Guinea. He has lepto vaccine. Yeah. Just normal dog stuff. It's just normal dog stuff. I don't know. Or sorry, it's just normal pet stuff. Mother's Day tape. What the fuck does this mean? Brad to the bone? Hey man, I know we've swapped some pretty sick tapes before on VNS, but I thought I'd email you about this one. It's brutal. Oh god. I read a box of tapes that were a random collection. I didn't get to know what was inside until it arrived. They were all pretty normal and basic. Most I already had in my collection. But one just had a sticker with handwriting on it called Mother's Day tape. This is all very reminiscent of an episode of CSI actually. There's a couple of episodes of CSI where they do this idea of like going to the dark web, trying to solve these issues, and it's very reminiscent of those episodes' plots. I watched it, and I think it may be something you might want in your collection. You're the only other guy I can think of who likes the really fucked up stuff like me. Oh god, I won't spill the beans, but basically it's a kid and a mom. Oh my god. And I haven't seen so much blood and hard screams that convincing in ages. I was hard as a rock. This one might be real. Let me know if you want. Oh fuck, that's disgusting. Oh Jesus Christ. Forum follow-up. The real candy? Man, what are you talking about? I've attached the video so you can see for yourself. Oh fuck. Not yet. I need to brace myself. Just forum follow-up. I've watched the video, and I can say with the most certainty that the woman in the video is not the real Candy. How does our character know so much that they're the real Candy? My current working theory is that our character killed Candy. Now, I'm working to track down this fake R and keep the real Candy's name clear. What? Someone is attempting to impersonate her. That's why she hasn't made any new videos. Her imposter is also her captor. What? Well, the foreign moderators go along with this. I think because they're selling her pussy to turn a profit pussy. This feels like someone who's like really angry and typing really fast. Like I can see the game developers in the tent, but they're trying to capture someone who's like really, really upset, really passionate about what they're doing. And passion can be a good or a bad thing. So passionate in the sense is a bad thing, but he's like typing really furiously, trying to get his meaning across. He's mad. Blocked. Sent a dirty love. Hello, to whom it may concern, I think I was blocked from your site by accident. I've not violated any of the rules and I have not done anything wrong. I never used your site to even message any of the girls on it. They're really hot, but they're not my type. Okay, that's a weird thing to say. I like looking, but never even used the dirty love messaging app, so how can they be blocked? I haven't done anything wrong. These girls use this site to be contacted by men, so what rules could even be set and broken? That's crazy. Isn't that crazy? That slippery slope of justification. That slippery slope of justification as if to say, yeah, they're on the site to be talked to, so who cares? Like, we can go as far as we want. They're here. They're asking for it. God. Yeah, just more water, please. If they're using the site and putting photos up that show off their bodies like that, of course people are going to message them asking for more. That's the point of the site. Again, to justify the objectification, as if to say, well, why even bother? Like, we just go all the way. Blech. Being said, I've never used the dirty love messaging system to write any girls. And again, to telling. And again, it's this weird way that he's trying to lie to them and in a way lying to himself. Oh yeah, I've totally never used it, but also these are my opinions on it. Please fix this as soon as you can, thanks. Candy tapes, found footage, oh god. Hey there. Thanks for reaching out with the inquiry about these tapes. As you know, there are no more Candy Corpse tapes being made, and that makes them pretty rare, and we get a lot of collectors, like you asking about them. My boss is a huge collector of all sorts of rare videos, not just porn, but anything strange and hard to find. He usually ends up selling the doubles in his collection on the Video Nasty Swap. I'm not sure if you're familiar, but you should look into it if it's not. You should look into it if not. It's my favorite place for trading and finding new videos. There's a lot of horror, and some of it is pretty extreme, but it is cool. My boss did say if he comes across any Candy Corpse videos, tapes before he lists them, someone from the store will message you to see if it's the one you might be interested in buying privately. Thanks, Casey, the manager. Wait, so Casey's the manager too? When was this sent? This is not a new message. I don't think that's a new message. This must be recent. Casey is also a message. FFVR Casey. Email from store also list Casey, the woman in the image, as the manager as well. That's a bit of a weird one. What does it mean that she's the manager and he's the manager? 2 managers for 1 store? Curious. Small store. Unless they're using her name, right? In the same way that they're using her picture. You know what I mean? Like using it to just draw attention. Find out when you die. Okay, again, warnings. It's the day of your birthday. Will it be your last? Find out when you will die. Time slots for no. I'll download that, sure. This is the best execution of this type of game I've ever seen. And I hate playing it because it makes me feel so awful and terrifying. And terrified, because it is a terrifying prospect. But it's such a great execution of the concept of an old computer and the way that it sounded terrifying. Those sounds. Yeah, those sounds. It's also just terrifying to hear it in the context. Back then, it already sounded weird. But in the context of this game, it's even more terrifying to hear it, because you just don't know what you're going to see. Eh? Morbid Curiosity V1.01. I can see a face over there, and it's haunting me. Enter your birthday if you dare. I have my birthday. /12/1972. Calculate. Your last day will be 03/31/2032. Will be 06/17/2020. It's a random number generator. Oh 05/12/1998. Wait a fucking minute. Wait. I made the forum account. The character made the forum account on May. Is that May? April? May? Yeah. May 12th, 1998. Right? Messages imply that we already got into trouble back in back in 1997. That a character did terrible things back in 1997. So we sign up for the account afterwards. That's weird. And we believe that the fake is a captor, but again, this is the messages that we're reading is from an unreliable narrator who could be the culprit too. So it's like, it's a fascinating game. Scam. Tisk tisk. Shoot a dog 6. What? Shoot the dog 6? Wait a goddamn minute. Other account. Shoot the dog 6. There are new listings on the Sweet Shop. Visit our site to browse all the latest treats for sale. Sweet Shop. Oh God, I don't know if I like the idea of browse all the latest treats. Sweet Shop. That's a little terrifying. Again, the CSI episode that I was talking about. It's a CSI episode where they. What comes after 6? Don't say it. Don't you dare say. Don't you dare do the meme. Don't do it. The episode deals with like the dark web and the selling and buying of children. It's actually a very terrible episode. As in like it's like haunting. It's like genuinely haunting. And they go on the dark web and they find this website that's like, oh, we're selling like this dog that's like 9 years old, and this dog is 9 years old, and they're like this. Or they're selling this guinea pig who's like 14 years old, and it's like this, you know, a male guinea pig, and then like a female parakeet at like 4 years old, and then the CSI agents, they like go like, wait, that's a code for the fact that they're selling kids, and then they go on, and then they like catch them, right? That episode has haunted me ever since I've seen it, because I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, the world is sick. I think that's what maybe this is. At least in a similar concept, because like treats and just the way that everything is, I feel like that's sort of similar in execution. Hi there, Shoot the Dog 6. We're letting you know that the listing for the sacrificial wife meat is no longer active. The seller has chosen to take down the listing and keep the tape. Apologies for any inconvenience. If you did favorite the listing, you get an email when another copy is listed. Sacrificial wife meat. I should go to VNS, find sacrificial wife meat. 6-7. God damn it. No. So if I favorite this, I can get another update if there's another listing. Okay. Okay, so there's the video and then there's the trash. We'll do the trash first. Oh fuck. Okay, maybe we should do the video. I mean, I'm legitimately terrified of the video here, everyone. Fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. File corrupted. Oh, thank God.
Are you Candy Corpse?
Yeah. I don't usually get recognized.
No way. I can't believe I'm meeting you. You're like the coolest. I don't just like your videos, I swear. It's really cool that you come up with the ideas for them all. You really like horror too, right?
Yeah, yeah, I do. I think horror and sex go hand in hand, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I love your videos so much. They're so creative. You make some really cool lighting choices too. You're so talented and impressive. So anyways, can I get a picture? I've got this camera actually. It's 2 megapixels, so it's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. The lighting is all my manager, Andy, actually. He's great at that stuff. But yeah, we can get a quick picture if you'd like.
Great. Thank you so much. I have an idea for a fun pose. If you could just take your shirt off for a second.
Oh God.
What did you just say?
Or even just lift it up. It'll be funny. Come on.
Yeah, fuck this. I'm not taking my shirt off, man, and I'm not taking a picture with you anymore either.
Are you kidding me? Are you too good to take one picture? You said yourself no one ever stops you on the street. You're not even famous. You're a stuck-up cunt.
Yeah, man. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, that's sort of what I expected. That idea of like pushing the boundary, going really, really far with the idea, and then saying like, "Oh yeah, you know, like you're already doing porn, you're already like putting yourself out there. Why don't you just like take off your shirt for me?" It's like, I don't know, man, because she does it on a video set, which is different compared to doing it in real life, and she's just living her life, man. It's a very different thing. That's the thing, right? It's that separation from like fantasy to reality that like a lot of people can't seem to do. It's the same thing behind parasociality. It's a thing that like I think a lot of people sort of like go into deeply, is that they genuinely can't seem to separate reality from fiction. It scares me. And that's it. He's like, okay, take off your shirt. Like you'd be doing it anyways. You know what I mean? You might as well. It's like she's not there for that. She's just there to live her life, man. You know what I mean? It's just like, well, what the fuck? I don't know. It's just, oh God. I had a feeling it'd be something like that, but it like to see it play out, and obviously like the acting is trying its best. You know, the one thing that I will say is that they do a lot of effort to make everything feel real, and they've done a lot of effort to try to like, you know, try to sell the reality of it. And even though the acting was stiff, it's like it really did feel like a very normal interaction, in the sense of like, obviously the content of it is probably less normal in the day to day, but it still happens. But just that sense of like, oh yeah, just a normal conversation between two strangers is gonna play out in that sort of weird, stilted, awkward way, right? It's just enough to make it really believable. Spider Sinkhole from Lena. What? Hiya, yes, this is a great idea. I love to save money and make friends, and we live in the same area, so why not? Where should we meet? I'm blonde and will be wearing my pink jacket during this cold weather. Lena. What? Spider Sinkhole. SSH? Reaching out from to Amber 9. Trash. So from Lena Dot. This is weird. Great idea. I love to save money and make friends. So that's a weird one. Maybe I should write that down. It does feel important. But I'll remember that. Reaching out. Hi Amber, I never do this. I really hope you do not mind. But I saw you in Dirty Love. Oh God. See again, the lies that the character says. Again, this inability to take responsibility for their actions. They're lying. They're saying, "Oh yeah, I've never messaged anyone on your platform. I've never even used it." And then here in the trash is the truth. But I saw you in Dirty Love and was astounded by your beauty. I was far too nervous to write you using the site's messaging system. I got my nerves up, but noticed your page was gone. You feeling guilty about showing your pussy online? I think it's fine. What a weird fucking statement. What a weird statement. Again, that sort of like, were you feeling guilty about showing your pussy online? I think it's fine. Like, that's such a weird, fucked up like way of looking at the world. Hope you don't mind, but I felt compelled to use the photos and other info I saved from your page to find your contact information. I hope you don't mind, but I felt compelled to stalk you by using all of the bits of information. And you wonder why people want anonymity, right? You wonder why people want anonymity. Again, just because, let's say, you won't do it doesn't mean that somebody else won't. It's like some people are genuinely terrifying out there, chat. And again, I had this debate even with people in the chat a long time ago when we played the Cough of Andy and Lele. When I admonished people for going out and doxing the creator of it, because it's like, why would you want to do it? And the only justification that I heard was, well, isn't it natural to want to? It's like, no, man, you're just fucked up in the head. It's like get it through your head that you're fucked up. Like there's people something privacy in life. You know what I mean? Just want to really say hi and chat and ask something. I wonder if I sent you some money, would you take some photos for me? Blah. I think the ones you had up were stunning, but have you ever played with knives in the bedroom? Blah. If your body would look even sexier covered in gashes and wounds, then that I could do whatever I wanted to. Oh god. I think we even live in the same city. Maybe we can meet up. Yeah, our character, whoever this person is, shoot a dog, whether it's us or somebody else, like, this is fucked up. From Andrea69 of Us.com, sexy girls in your area. Hot singles in your area. These women want you and will pursue you. Warning: they want sex 24 hours a day. She's typing. Again, this is very reminiscent of that meme image of, like, you know, her husband is dead. She does not want to remarry. She only wants to have sex. I think they're trying to invoke some of that, but also, like, they're trying to invoke it in the real space and make it terrifying. But it's fucked up of me that I can only think of the meme whenever I see this. Employment follow-up. JV Appliances. Hello, thank you for your time the other day and coming in for the interview. The nature of the job is going into the homes of our clients, repairing machines or installing new ones. Frankly, we have great relationships with our clients. We have great relationships. And they have immense trust in us. As you were aware, we must do background checks on all our possible candidates. We really were planning on moving forward and hiring you. The interview went well, and I know you've been seeking employment for some time now. That being said, once we looked at your background and record, at this time we are unable to move forward. I know it was a long time ago and not even in the state of New York, but a reported incident is far beyond behavior that is welcomed at our company. So, okay, so definitely whatever we used to do. So whatever we did before, the people were telling us about to try to, like, you know, get us to stop and, like, say things, was definitely on the level of people can't trust us to be within other people's homes. It probably was a kidnapping incident. And because it happened in 1997, 1999 was when the forum was shut down and Candy Corps didn't want to be seen anymore. It implies that there's something going on there. Oh god. And even, I think, is there timestamps on these emails? Does it imply, let's say, for this person? Like, who was it, right? And what happened? Which is also a weird thing to say. It's like, why am I looking for this? It's like, on the one hand, I'm trying to find information, but on the other hand, it feels sick because it's like, there's information at the same time as entertainment. This feels like a true crime thing, where it's like, you know, it's like enjoying true crime, knowing that it's a real crime. It's like, I don't know how you can, because at the same time, it's like someone's life is being basically broadcast for entertainment. I need to go to the washroom and take a piss. So I'll be right back. Just, and also maybe it's a good time for just a very small break. Okay, I think I'm ready to move on to. Oh god, oh god. There's a lot going on here. Oh god, like oh god. Pics. Hey, a big boy. You remember me? I said I was sending some sexy photos, and I did. I always keep my promises, baby. Hope you send some back. All you have to do is click that giant throbbing. Okay, that's funny. Just to click that giant throbbing download button, the pictures will appear on your computer. Will I get banned? I don't know. Let's just try it. But I like the phrase giant throbbing download button. I'm gonna use that when I make my own stuff on the website. Is like, and not the old website, but like the new one. I'm gonna do stuff where it's like, oh yeah, click that throbbing giant download button. Throbbing download button. Me and my friends, we use the phrase throbbing very often because it's just a funny word to use. Like, just that things are very, very throbbing in some way. We just love the phrase of it. Hot peaks. Violets! What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Oh god. I can't close this, by the way. Hey, Mary? What the fuck is this? I don't know if I'm ready for this. Like, oh god. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Oh god. Fuck. Oh god, it's a mistake watching this at 4 a.m. Again, you're totally free to leave. Again, there's no obligation. Okay, again, whether it's for your health or your safety, everyone's free to leave. You don't have to watch this. You're totally free to please stay away. Just know that this is like. Fuck. Ah, fuck, no. I don't know. I had to turn on the lights because the game was already making me freaked out, but like, oh, god. Fuck, 6? Okay. What does this do? Back. Okay, let's take a photo of this. What the hell is that? Something over here, something over here. It's like I can see something there. No going back. I have to do this. If I turn back, they'll think I'm a loser. Apartment 6. I just have to turn the handle. That's not so scary, right? No, that's terrifying. And also, why did it send that video? Why did that thing send that video? The video was terrifying. Oh god. Oh, fuck. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Ah. Yes. Yes, there's a figure in the corner. Somewhere there. I knew this family. I already took a picture of this. Maybe if I get a little closer. I knew this family. They brought their daughter Nina to the same park I took my little brother to a few summers ago. Mr. and Mrs. Yule. Mary Yule doesn't look right. This is a video about Mary Yule. Can I take a closer look at it? How do I get closer to it? Oh god, oh god. No. I should save my film. I don't need to. Okay, yeah, save your film. It's okay. I got closer to it, but I can't do anything. Can I leave? I need a photo of the door. What? The door is open. I don't need a photo of the film. They'll think I just took one at the door and ran out before playing the game. Okay, so the door is open. I can't chicken out now. No wimping out now. No way I turn back now. Shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, god. A light switch. So if I go like this, there's a photo hanging on the wall. I know it's hanging on the wall. But you said you wanted a closer look, but I can't take a closer look for some reason. Oh god, I swear I can see it even more now. It wasn't that strong before, but I swear I see it even more now. Oh god. There's a window right there. Yeah. I don't want to go in and get seen. I'm not supposed to be in here. I could take a quick picture though. Sure. That way they believe I went through with the dare. Why would anybody ever want to do this? Ever. 1, B&E. 2, this shit is terrifying. Oh god. Well, it's a dare. I know it's a dare, but like, again, it's that thing. It's that thing that your family always says. Okay, like, would you jump off a bridge if your friends told you to? No, you wouldn't. I need a picture of this. No, you wouldn't. Okay, there's a window right there. Yep. Looks like the living room up ahead. I might as well get a picture from the doorway to the room. Okay, so go up a bit. Okay, the living room. I shouldn't go in there. That window is huge. Someone could notice me and I am not supposed to be in here. How is this related to what we've been doing? Oh god, no one is. No one is what? Oh my god, the blood stains on the walls. What the fuck is that? No! I should try taking a photo. Yeah. The door is closed. It feels like it's being held shut. I knew those guys would pull something on me like this while I was in here. They said the game only worked if I was properly scared. Little do they know I already was. I don't like this. Don't freak out. Just it's okay. Okay, that door is open. Hello? What's this? This bedroom door has been sealed shut. Rumor has it the bodies were in here for days. For anyone realized. So somebody did die here. They started to stink and someone finally called the police. And the video that we saw had a ghost there, but there was also someone screaming. Like you could hear the screaming there. I don't need to walk into the walls. Anyway, take a photo of this. I don't need a photo of this wall. I just have to go in. Oh fuck. Okay, I'm here. I just turn the light off and do 3 full... Wait, this is the Bloody Mary thing. Do 3 full spins around. Where's the light switch in here? This was the only light on in the whole place. You really have to do this? I should take pictures after I start the game. I need to turn the lights off. Nowhere to go now. Oh god, I have to... Oh god. Okay, alrighty, 3 spins to the left. Okay, just take a photo first. Is there anything I can see? What does that even say? I can't see a thing. Yeah, but the mirror says something. Something sorry. Oh god, it's somebody saying sorry. Oh no. Oh fuck, I should turn the light on. Oh, it's a bit late for that one. Can I take a photo of this one? Okay, by the toilet, what does this say? Nothing. This one? There's gonna be something in the bathtub, right? Oh god, it's right there! Oh god. You know what's crazy? This is just a small part of the entire game. I was already terrified and creeped out of like because of the like FMV style horror, and then it also includes this in combination with it. How do they make 2 amazing games, and then the one game is just another game to be used as part of a plot line of the main game? That's an insane level of effort and skill, and oh god, the blood. Ah! What the hell was that? I gotta chill on the light back on and see. The door slammed shut. A horror game is not a horror game. Yeah, and it's actually really good too. I bet those guys are on the other side holding it closed. I better turn the light back off and finish this stupid game. Yeah. Yeah, let's finish this. Yeah, let's finish this stupid game. No time right now. Okay, yeah, let's finish the game. Everyone. What the fuck is that? I'm pushing that door open. I'll try the handle again. I'm turning the light back on and I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm done. I'm out of here. No. Thank you for playing. Thank you. Quit. Thank you. That was a really cool horror game. That was a great horror game. I really enjoyed being scared shitless. That was nice. You can tell that the person who made this game really understands how to make things truly and genuinely unsettling. They're so good at what they do. And again, it's sad that this game was blocked. It's sad that this game was just taken down because of censorship. It's just an insane premise to me. Mass Murder Orgy 3. Oh god, from Elon Tape? Oh god, nothing from Elon is good. I Shoot the Dog 6. I'm not sure if you remember me since it was quite a few months ago, but I sent you that copy of Kill Daddy Kill from VNS. remember you asking about my collection. We got talking about the Mass Murder Orgy series and that you were missing 3. I have it in my collection, just came across another copy. Wouldn't you be interested in buying it? I saw online it's going around for 40, so I'd be happy to do 35. Let me know, Eleanor. Sorry, Elon is a terrible name that you shouldn't have. But also, copy of Kill Daddy Kill. And I was missing number 3 of the Mass Murder Orgy series. Molly's report. Hey, I attached the report and any photos the officers took. This bitch is really playing it up. Dumb cow. The photos are kind of sexy at least. Delete this email. Once you save these files, hide them in one of your freaky hacker security folders. Molly is the person that we see referred to as within the messaging app, right? So we have messages to or from Molly. And presumably this is the person that our character did something to. The files are already being downloaded and being cleared from the email by the machine user. Fuck. Sexy girls in your area. Hi there, I saw your email about being able to connect me with the girls in my area. Do I get to pick the ones I like best or is it random? I like girls with dark hair and blue eyes. Which I swear is... Well, I mean, Candy Coat said dark eyes. I mean, dark hair, but does she have blue eyes? Are you familiar with the movie Hardcore Gore Horror? Yeah, okay, so it is a girl like that would be preferable. Let me know and then I'll send you payment for the girls, yeah. Magazine Inquiry. From Down Under Talent. Hey, pal. I'd love to help you with your article. There are plenty of other girls who are still in the biz who would love that type of exposure, and they deserve it too. Unfortunately, I can't give you any information on Candy. I haven't been her manager for a while, and even if I knew where she was, I wouldn't be able to tell you. You should hear some of the questions I get asked by those obsessed weirdos on the forums dedicated to her. The theories are just insane. I can promise you aliens didn't abduct her, but other than that, I have nothing to share. Sorry I couldn't be more help. Andy. Again, that's a scary thing too, of like, people can pose as anyone, right? Like, how do you know if someone is a reporter for the BBC or something, you know what I mean? Like, how would you know that this person's actually there to do a news article on some phenomenon, right? People can lie, and people lie all the time to get their way. And as we've seen, even, like, you know, it's sort of like, we've even seen from, like, you know, the Western VTubing agency that died recently. That VTubing agency had people inside who were being like creeps, and who were, you know, doxing all the talent. It's like absurd. It's like, what the hell is going on? So even the people that are in the organization that you presumably would be able to trust, you can't trust them. It's awful. Hi, I never heard back from you, so I sold the tape to someone else. Sorry, Spider Sinkhole. Mass Murder Orgy 3. Hey, hello, Eleanor. Yes, I remember chatting to you on VNS. Thanks for thinking of me. I would love to purchase Mass Murder Orgy 3 from you. I have 1, 2, and 4, but this one has been hard to find. If you don't mind, but I noticed on the video you sent last that your address is actually in my city. That's fucking terrifying. Again, it's like, oh, you're in my city. It's like, I hope you don't mind. Again, it's something about this person, and just the belief that people wouldn't mind him stalking them to find out. You know, like, this is insane. When this comes up, a lot of the times, the same people you're buying and selling from on VNS, you know how it is. I suggest meeting and doing the sale in person to save us both shipping costs. What do you think? Also, for if we meet in person, what do you look like so I know who I'm meeting? But it's safe than sorry, right? And again, trying to pose it as a very innocuous statement, but that's nothing. That is not at all innocuous. This is like a genuinely terrifying thing. This is why, okay? Remember, the most important advice, the classic advice: tell no one anything. You go online, tell no one anything. It's crazy how the new modern day take on social media. Like, people will post their address, they'll like post their full name and birthday. They'll post the whole family like line, and it's like, you got to go back to the old ways when no one knew you except for your online screen name. That's the only way to be safe. Yeah, it's a good idea. I'm broke, so if it'll save the extra cost, let's do it. Good thinking. Thanks a lot. So you know my name is Eleanor. Can I have your real name, by the way? I still just know your VNS username. I'm 5'4" with black hair. Oh, fuck. My coat is a denim jacket with some patches on the back. You can recognize me because I'll have red boots on. Where were you thinking we should meet? Oh, no. Eleanor. Oh, no. Hi, Eleanor. That sounds good. I'll keep an eye out for you. Are you familiar with Westgood Avenue? There's a small cafe that has a door through the alley across from that video store. That's terrifying. Through the alley? The cafe is called Bruges, and I usually pick that spot for buying and selling videos. Bruges. Where do we see Bruges mentioned in the messages? Perhaps tomorrow might work for you? I hate to suggest the time this late, but I won't work. But I work until 6 p.m., so I would be unable to meet you until closer to 8. Thanks. One, why would you go through a door through the alley across from the video store? Oh my god, across from the video store. How would I know about that cafe? It's a place that I frequent often. Video store. Does our character work at the video store? The character, the shoot the dog character? Do they work at the video store? That's why they go to Bruges. That's why in the message they're talking about Bruges. Right, Bruges. Mm-hmm. No. You sent me some weird shit. Bruges. Reacted. Overreacted. Let's see tomorrow. Vandalizing. She's seen it. The pictures. No, she's lying. No. Mr. Account. I know you know Sean is a true Sean. We'll get fired next. Bruges. Where was the Bruges thing? Somewhere it mentioned Bruges. But anyways, we do have a password. Not this though. Imbalance. I think it was this one. Her street. Oh fuck. Molly Street. Molly Street. There's no way it's the street that was listed in that message, right? Molly the Dolly. Memory tested. Please enter your password here. Sorry, mail. I kind of want to try this. Westgood Avenue. So that? What other street names do we know about? No. Okay, good. Scent? Was it this one? No. Was it Vile? Cat name, previous version. Misa. Ginny. Oh, God. Okay. Alright. Everyone, just prepare yourself for more fucked up things. Every step I take, it gets even worse. And again, if you want to play this yourself and you don't want to watch me anymore and you want to try it on your own, you should go to the website that I have pinned. Because again, that's the source of it. And again, it's a very sad story that it gets censored because A, this is a lot of effort, and B, it's a story that I think the world needs to hear more. And, you know, I did the intro to the whole thing, but you should go check it out, the website. Oh, God. Video store. It's a video store, okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Okay, well, that's her body. She's dead. She's cut open. Is there any other details I can see just to bear through it? No. The bed sheets don't say anything. But this is specifically related to this message. It's specifically, and what we got was Vile. Was it Vile, the movie? Yeah, it was. It was specifically this email. I'm gonna be sick. It was from Where There's a Will. I attached a report and any photos the officers took. Is it this one or was it it's either this one or was it what's his name? Brad to the bone. Vile, there we go. Wait a minute. Email Vile. We bought the thing Vile. And then we say that we're making something. It's because we're making something called Vile. So we haven't gotten the Mother's Day tape yet. So the Vile. So this is the Vile itself. This is the core of the game, Vile. Which means this is the email that we had as well. Notes.texture. Can't finish your videos anymore. I've memorized every noise you make. I can't finish to your videos anymore. I have memorized every noise you make. Tell me your real name, Candy Corpse. It's the only thing I don't know about you. I know everything else. All of it, all of it, all of it. How you bleed, how you breathe, how you scream, how you cry, and what scary movies you like. All of it, all of it, all of it. You've got to let me in now. It's time. I'm so close to you. Oh, God. I can smell the blood that will pool underneath my grip, bruising your pretty neck. I can picture how your eyes glisten, how they'll sparkle with tears before they pop out of the sockets. You spit so sweet, pouring out of your mouth while my belt is tied around your head. I want to be together. I want you to always be a part of me. I want to know that every time you breathe, I want to know that every time I breathe, I blink, I sleep, I fuck, I cry, I scream, I bleed. It's you doing all these things too. You're a fucking slut. I'll make your face look like raw fucking meat, you fucking whore. Next second film is about to have its premiere. Even bigger than the first. She looks just like you. The early reviews are, and my casting was sublime, but I know your pussy doesn't feel like garbage. Rot, rot, rot. That's what it felt like. Not you though. Fresh. I wouldn't even need to cut the extra holes. This is like a snuff. Oh God, Jesus Christ. These copies, fake as impossible of you, will all be maggot food, and you can be the star of the show. Star of the show, star of the show again. Or do anything for you. And this next tape will be your best work. It'll be our best work. I love you and I will use you until you love me too. It's not evil. It's not evil. It's not EK. It's not CC. CC. It's not corpse candy. Wait a minute. These are the names. It's not Eleanor. It's not Vile. It's not Vile. The Vile is named after the person who this is occurring to. Eleanor EK Candy Corpse. It's not CC Candy Corpse. It's not VLEKCC. Okay, acronyms of names of victims. VLEKCC. Alright, so VL unknown at the moment. EK Eleanor something. Seller of Orgy Murder Party 3, and specifically met at Cafe Bruges, door that leads to alley across from video shop, which is again the video shop that we were in, that we see in the photo, and that I'm assuming our character used to work at. And then CC Candy Corpse. This is like, oh God. Eleanor. Oh God. Mondays or Thursdays, walking in park, 6 times alone, 1 time with a friend. And again, it's terrifying to see this in a game, but just think about how terrifying it is in real life too. This is what some people genuinely have to go through. And it happens all the fucking time. It's just like, Jesus Christ. 6 times alone. Jesus. Gets home from work 6:15 p.m. if no stops. Again, we know exactly what time she gets home from work even. And which probably implies that we lied in the email about having a job, because we don't get off work at 6. We don't get off work at 6. It's that we're stalking her until that time. Oh God. 1997, we were already out of a job because we were being taken away by the police. Right? When we send the email to Eleanor, we say, oh, we don't get off work until 6:15. Oh God, until 6 p.m. And she gets home from work at 6:15, so can we meet at the video store at 8? Because he knows that she gets off at 6. Because he already knew that she lived in the city, and so she, you know what I mean? Using that time to stalk her. So he has like an alibi for sort of not being available earlier. That way he can have time to stalk her. His job, in his mind, is to stalk these girls. Favorite grocery store is the Food Co. on 5th and Langs. 5th and Langs. Wait. Eleanor, 5th and Langs. That could be the street name. This is where I found out she does not lock her car when she goes in somewhere less than 10 minutes. You always gotta lock your car. Always. As soon as you get in your car, lock your car door. Wherever you go, you gotta let someone know where you've gone. Never ever go and be alone. Size medium. Bra size 34B. Jesus Christ. Which, again, this implies that he's stolen her clothing, too. The neighbors don't really talk to each other much. Hair a bit too long, cut for authenticity. Again, to match Candy Corpse. Which, as we've seen on the videotape covers, she has shorter hair. I really don't want to click these. Oh my God, she's dead. There's a drain. There's a drain where it goes down. Oh God, oh God, here we go. December 12th. Eleanor. Look at him. Jesus. Oh God. I thought it was over. Oh my god. It's a investigative mystery game, and we're trying to figure out what the hell happened to these people. So he kidnapped her and killed her. He kidnapped her, killed her, and recorded the thing to make the snuff film, and he named it Vile. It's what he wanted to send to Brad to the bone. He said that this is his greatest work yet. He's obsessed with corpse candy. He's trying to like recreate her. It reminds me of the concept that like even was it? I think it was Hannibal talked about this idea of like this is my design or something, right? Or even let's say like Dexter, where it's like like the way that they sort of project outwards, and also like various sort of like serial killer type sort of true crime things that like talk about the psychologist interviews and stuff. Oh god, I'm very this is very sick. Administrative password permission. We do have the street name now. Fifth and Langs. Her street. Molly Street. I'm kind of at a standstill here. Trying to figure out what her street name is. But also this to imbalance. What? Imbalance? Oh, that's literally the password? Oh, that was easy. Your privacy, your respect our tools, keeping your files and bookmarks safe since 1997. Okay, we might get something here. Hunting photos. Oh my fucking god. Sweet something.exe. Sweet shop. Okay. Yeah, that's a little... Oh my god, this one has blood. Please email them if you're interested in purchasing. Please remain discreet. Pink panties. $40 used. Pink panties are found in the change room of the school I work at. When I replied to emails that are not discreet. Oh god. Leather bra, $95. New description, new bra. I want to take custom photos for you in this bra. Price for Polaroids of me and bra and poses of your choice, not the bra itself. Bloody panties, $20 OPO. Photos available upon request used. Real blood, I just need to get these off my hands. Real blood, I just need to get these off my hands. I wonder if this is our characters listing. I wonder if this is like... I wonder if this is Shoot the Dog's listing of the panties. And it's all, again, I just need to get these off my hands. Oh, God. OBO. Again, $65 fishnets. My girlfriend is really hot and wore these to work one night. She's a waitress. Some guy flashed her on the way home and she said she'd never wear them again, so I figured why not sell them? Oh, God. $50 OBO stolen. I stole these from my sister. Oh, God. Yeah, oh, God. I just really need the money. She's tall and has lots of boyfriends, so I guess use your imagination. They were from her dirty laundry pile. That's, yeah. $35 firm. Panties worms for 3 days straight. Masturbated 6 times. Will write your name in them before shipping for extra fee. Photos of seller wearing them for extra fee. Yeah, see, this is the level of depravity that exists within the world, right? That people are sick in the head out there. Storage. You're choosing Storage Plus. We'll keep your files in a lock and key guarantee. Please enter your 3-digit PIN to view your files. 3 digits. Three digits? The fly is back. Hunting photos. I don't like this. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. Oh god, when you click on it, it opens up. Yeah, that one is not a deer. Okay, well, this is the stash. Storage.exe. Para. Getting a tool safe. What? How do I find The 6-digit. Wait, 647. There's no way, right? No. Calculator. There's no number here. What number am I missing? Game is incredibly terrifying to play. I'm actually very sick right now, just sort of like dealing with all this. It's actually one of the most effective games I've ever seen in terms of like using the FMV format and also telling this type of story. Like purely as a video game, it's extremely effective, which is sort of terrifying to think about. Because again, thinking of it as a video game almost feels dehumanizing based on what the game is about. So, oh my god, they found one. Hey there, hope you don't mind. I sent this from my personal address from Casey Clyde. So now we know that her full name is Casey Clyde Candy Corpse. Oh no, / Casey Clyde. Oh god, I really hope we didn't accidentally kill her or something by getting her. Oh god. The internet to the store shuts off at close, and I'm not working again until Saturday evening, so I didn't want you to have to wait that long. A customer brought in a box of old tapes he was getting rid of. There's a copy of Rip Her Head Off, the one with the extra 30 minutes too, which is kind of cool. If you'd like to buy it directly from my manager, let me know. Or else he's going to put it up on VNS. Have a good night. No, God. No.
Found footage, video, and rentals. How can I help you?
Oh my
Come
god.
in. Hello. Ugh.
That's
Listen,
Casey.
If this is another prank call, you've got another thing coming, okay? I can
Oh my
hear
god.
you breathing. You think because we sell scary movies and porn,
Valerie
Valerie
Larson.
Shit.
Shit.
Until you get off? Fuck you. I'm sick of it. You're disgusting. You're all nasty. You know what you are? You want to fucking
God.
hear it? You're vile.
Yeah, that was a genuinely unsettling experience. Valerie Larson, Eleanor Kearney, and Casey Clyde. Peak horror. This is genuinely one of the most terrifying games I've played. It's specifically that intersection between like the fictional and the reality, right? But again, this is what people have to go through. There are people who genuinely go through this, right? And this is obviously the very extreme end of what happens with this, but there's people that even go through it on like a non-extreme end of it, where it's like just the stalking alone is so traumatizing. And even though all these things are fake here, right? It's sort of interesting to see that like this terrifies me so much, and yet when I play an action game like Cyberpunk, it doesn't. And it's strange because it's like, you know what I mean? Like what? Why is there that disconnect? And again, when you take this away from the Steam store, you take away the person's voice to make this real, to let the world know that this is a real thing happening to people. And that's genuinely awful, you know? Now there is one more thing that we need to do though. We didn't get into the Molly stuff, but it's because the password was her street. As that montage was playing, we got the names of the characters, except for Casey Clyde. But we do have some of the posters actually did have, again, addresses on it. So I'm gonna cut the VOD, replay the VOD, look at exactly what those things were, because I wasn't able to grab a screenshot of it, and we'll see if I can get a street name to use within the game. There's one setting there'll be no opportunity to save before quitting the game. Contains content. Yep, so we know this. E112. Okay, so we have to go in. And I think I think one of those posters probably has the information that we need. Just don't hear myself. I don't want to hear anything. Just no audio. It's freaking me out. And you heard our anger at the end. It's because that's our character. And again, our character who's been doing this the whole time. That's how bad it's been. Here we go. You can't see the video. But just, you know, because I don't know if you want to see it again. It's actually very sickening. Missing Here we go. Missing. New York City missing report. 1-800 find her. Yes, I remember that. Something something. Her birthday is that. Height 1'7", black hair. That's for Valerie Larson. But there's no street name on that. Is there a way to see the street name? It's sort of sick of me to do this because again, it's sort of odd to do this because it's like it's as sickening as say doing any of this. But there's no information there that would help me lead to opening the Molly files. Because the weird part about the Molly files, right, is that presumably this is like the first person that had this is the first victim. This is the first victim. How would you get into the Molly files if this was the first victim? And one of the things that you need is specifically her street. And what's interesting is it doesn't even show up here anymore. No, her street. It was 5th and Lang. But I tried that, it didn't work. Bruges? Her street being Molly Street. And the message is the archive requires the system password. Which is different from everything else that we've had so far. I've actually never clicked on this too, by the way. Enter password to view R-rated section. Oh wait, I've never actually done this. Oh, oops. Shit. Shoot the dog. 77. Fuck. Hey, okay, please, go down. Okay, wait. We're gonna get to some answers. No, it's at the forum. Okay, forum? User profile. Because maybe, is there a way you can change the fate? No. But this also clarifies that we're playing as the character who is doing this stuff, which is sickening. It's actually, oh my god, it's a little sickening. No, it's more than a little. It's very sickening. Okay, so now if I go over to... wait a minute. You see here, the stars are gone. Why are the stars gone? Because we stopped finding things. Right, because you have to do 3 things to get into it. Okay. Where is it again? Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't want to go through this anymore. It's freaking me out. Wait a minute. What was the password for the Valve thing again? Previous version, Ginny. Yeah, okay. What was this one again? No, it wasn't this one. Was it in messages? I really do have, like, a memory issue. Here we go. Thank you. We will verify your details and send you the password shortly. Oh, God. Okay. What does that mean? Well, it's in a mail system, but like... Oh, God. Book of the Dead. Okay, so... Shoot the dog... 77. Necronomicon. One of the mail sends instantly. New listings. Yeah, here we go. These are listings. Visit our site. What does it mean by shortly? Like, when will they send the password to the thing? Shortly? I guess I just browse certain things again. Favorite everything. I wonder if this is an intended effect of the game, because it is something that you deal with the trauma, right? Having to sort of relive the trauma again. I wonder if it's an intended effect of the game to make the person playing it feel that. Because it's like, a lot of the stuff, if you've never had to deal with this, obviously, because like most people, like, who would ever have to deal with this, right? It's like the closest thing that you get to CSI, and even CSI doesn't feel as insane as this. But it's like, for me, like, I feel a visceral feeling of like, I don't want to be here again. You know what I mean? And I wonder if that's intentional. Because it's like, maybe, because they definitely nailed that feeling of like, oh yeah, like, you really don't want to be here. Evil head. It reminds you of how Dead Letter Department gave me that feeling of anxiety too, right? which I thought was a very interesting way of doing it. I should have also not clicked on the X button there, because maybe that thing I could have, because there's still more secrets to this that we may could have. Okay, here we go. All right, please tell me that's the mail that I'm trying to find. Kinky password. There we go. Leave a verifying your email and birthday. We thoroughly enjoy bringing our customers the freakiest videos we can find, but we take privacy in only showing the section of our site to those who are legal adults. Sugar water. Sweet shop sugar water. Sweet shop sugar water. Sweet shop sugar water. Sweetness. Storage, which we couldn't enter because we're missing a pin. Which we couldn't enter because we're missing a pin. Maybe it's in here. I really don't want to deal with this too much. It's like the more I'm here, the worse I feel. Sugar water. Porn titles in stock. Chainsaw Pussy 3. 14 men, 1 bed. The 4-day long night. The 4-day long night. It's extremely rare tape and the first official Candy Corp title. We see a young woman leave for a dinner date that turns into the longest 4 days of her life. What's a date gone wrong for Candy and goes so terribly right for him? 4-day long night. 4-3-14-4-3-1. Chainsaw Pussy 3. It hurts so good. Felicity has a secret. Hiding within her beautiful vajayjay is a secret to her. Because of a long care business. It's safe, it's efficient, but sorry, gentlemen, no anti-vibration here. 14 men, 1 bed. 14 men are caught in a snowstorm, taking shelter in the middle of the forest, but that's the problem. There's only 1 bed. Whatever 14 burly, hairy men on a hunting trip to do. It's getting cold. That has to be the password. 4-3-1. That has to be it. Go over here. You've got mail. No, who mailed me? Fuck. What? Here's that thing you wanted. What thing that I wanted? What? We need... Okay, wait. Go into the binary thing. Because the calculator screen had this too. We might as well do the binary thing now. Binary... to text. I don't know. Binary to text. All these websites seem fake. Rapidtables.com. Binary to text.net. DNS checker. DNS checker. What the fuck? Dupla checker. Pre-post SEO? What the fuck? Wikipedia? What is... Why does this... What? What does 0100 mean? Okay, God, chat, the computer's talking to me. Oh, what the fuck is this? Ah! What the fuck? People also ask. Hey! People also ask. Okay, cover that up. People also ask, what does this mean? It means help. What the fuck? Why does Google think that I need this? Oh, why does Google say that I need that? Oh no, chat, the pop-ups are gonna happen. Oh no, the pop-ups are gonna happen. Regular videos for regular people. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh god, we have to see the pop-up thing again where it's like, kill her. Oh god. Holy shit. Okay. Well, Google's telling me some weird shit too. 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0. I sound like a maniac. 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 1. Yay! Fuck off! I lost my place. What? Buddy, I'm already here. Wait a minute. Was there a new link? Oh no, it's the same one. I don't know what is going. Sorry, 011. I swear there's like a scene I swear there's a scene in the Matrix or something where they're like reciting these like binary codes. Thank God it's still light outside. I'm actually freaking out. I'm gonna like I think I'm gonna curl under my blanket after because I'm actually terrified. I don't know. This whole game gives you again. It's like real life horror. Genuinely gives you the creeps because it's like oh God, it's real out there. And it's just the way that it makes you feel. Your skin is crawling because you're like oh God, that's disgusting. 01 000 000 011 00110 0111 0101 011 00011 01101 011 wait a minute, it's repeating, right? 01110 101 001000. Yeah, it is repeating. If I see, yeah, it's a repeating message. Convert, you sick fuck. Oh fuck. Where was I here? 01001. Okay. 011 01001. You sick fuck king. Wait a minute. It actually keeps going. No, it's a unique message. 011011110 011000111 001000000011000. One, AI could never make a game like this. Two, AI would be really good at doing this specific portion of this game. You sick fucking 0110111 011001111. You know what? It's actually it is like it's like if you enjoy this game, you are a sick fuck, right? Because the creator of the game, they said it drew on their real experiences in life, right? As a woman, it drew on their experiences as a woman going through this in real life, which implies that aren't you taking pleasure in their pain? Oh God. I kind of don't want to play this anymore, but oh God, no, I really don't want to play this anymore. But like, maybe that's. I mean, that's also kind of the beauty of the art is like it's supposed to make you sick of even your own behavior. Oh God, because why am I doing this? To find out more of what? You know what I mean? What exactly am I trying to find more of? That's actually a genuinely very effective technique of like giving you the same sick feelings as the sick fucks who would go through this, because like what's the difference? I'm also doing this to get more of something, whatever this is. Zero 1100 110 You sick fucking dog, rot in hell. Okay, well, that's interesting. What about the calculator? This one. 0. Let's just do. Okay, so this is that one. 001 000 000 000 000 Love. Oh my God, it's saying something else. Oh my God. 011 00101 001 00000 01111 but then it's like if you don't go through this and the creator of the game did all this because you know it's but then it's like oh God, isn't that the point of the game? It's trying to tell you like you know what I mean, like it's oh God, I feel genuinely conflicted. That's like feeling of like okay, well the creator of the game made this because she wanted to say to the world what she wanted to say. But so you playing the game, it's sort of like you can justify it to yourself by saying that the creator of the game wanted you to play this because she was justifying it. But you know what I mean? But then it's like it's that same thing of like, oh, like she deserved it. It's like, well, God, it's like the same train of thought almost. Oh my God. It has to be an intentional effect that like the way that it sort of like makes you think about that. It's actually terrifying. Love you. Love you? 011 000 01 0111 0010. Love you. Huh. 0110111 0110111 0010000 001000001 010010001 001000000 011011000 110111. Oh god, and another thought entered in my mind too of how sick this is, where I'm like, oh god, like why am I doing this? Why do I want to go like what? Like it's like I feel annoyed with this happening, but it's like yeah, it's not really meant to be a pleasurable thing. It's this whole game is meant to be unsettling. It's not really meant to be a pleasurable thing, right? It's like, love you, Aaron. Aaron, what? 0111011. Some of these is like off screen, so it was 0011. 01. Maybe you can go this. Love you, Aaron. I love 0010000 01111 001 0110111 0111010 001 1 0111010. I love you, Aaron. Who the hell is Aaron? 0110111 0110111 00100. Who the fuck is Aaron? I love you, Aaron. I love you, Aaron. I love you, Aaron. 011010000. Who is Aaron? I love you, Aaron. So this one means what? Okay, don't lose this. Let me just copy this over here. Email binary is this. Hope you rot in hell. I think it was, you sick fuck. You sick fucking dog or rot in hell. Right? So this is the binary. Translates to you sick fucking dog, rot in hell. And then this binary says, I love you, Aaron. So, I mean, calc screen. If I enjoy this, is there something wrong with me? Not as in, like, if I enjoy this as a video game, there's something wrong with me. It's just like the point of the game is to be sickening. It's to make you not want to do it. Like, I feel morally conflicted about continuing this. But calculator binary translates to I love you, Aaron, which is very strange. To I love you, Aaron. And why is the calculator here? Like, if I do 69, can you do anything? I don't know. So okay, but before we do that, before we do the code from the adult section, go to this website. Because this is a whole new thing that we've seen now. Like, this is a whole new section of the game that we haven't seen before. Regular videos for people. There's oral, wet, feeder, breeding hold, naturals. Okay, 17. These are IP addresses. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's. Wait, this reminds me of the I'm sorry. I don't like it. I didn't mean to laugh, but like that last one reminded me of the blowfish. The pufferfish. Oh my god, the fly is back. Wet. Oh god. Weird. These are regular videos. Either. Oh. Wait, shh, listen. hit up the volume. Is that a hidden sound in every single one? There must be something here that I'm missing. In the background, maybe. One of the things we might be able to do is apply like a brightness filter to it to see if there's something hiding behind this. I can even do it live as part of the source itself, and I can look at it from the preview, but I'm not sure if it's necessary for this one. But it does freeze here, which is weird. The feeder is the one that has someone crying. Because what are they eating, right? What is it that they're eating here? Amateur. Oh my god. What do ants eat anyway? Anything. They actually eat like... I think they eat basically anything. And there's even specialized ones where they eat like, I don't know, only meat or only wood and stuff. Naturals. Naturals. Rose. A bridge. Rose, bridge. Bridge, rose, tree, sun. Bridge, rose, tree, sun. Hole? That's the drain. That's the same drain where we eventually see the video that the person died in, breeding. It's like a plate of pork and eggs. She's vomiting here. What does that say? Shh. Do you hear that? Keys. As in, this is the key. Bridge, rose, sun. Bridge, rose, sun. Key, as if that's the key. Bridge, rose, sun. Why would they jingle that? Key, right? They would only jingle that key if it would be the key to something. Key, video of naturals. Bridge, rose, sun. That's you after a party, are you right, chat? That's a very strange joke to make. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's probably not the best joke to make at like, I want you to think about why that would be funny. You know what I mean? And like, why would you say that? In the context of the game and like the context of the character. Puking from alcohol. So basically everything that you've seen from the game so far, and the fact that she was spitting up blood, it's like, is that an appropriate thing in the context of what we're doing? You know what I mean? Or like, is that like actually what you believe is happening within the video? Like, is it ignorance or is it stupidity? It's basically what I'm trying to like get at, right? What was the thing that I was trying to find? Para. Right, because there was a code on the video website, which is this one, which we have the password, which is 431, which is a 3-letter password into maybe this. Oops. 431. That's not it. I love you, Aaron. Bridge Rose Sun. Bridge Rose Sun. There's also this one. Password. Bridge Rose Sun. No. Her street. Her street. Jennifer Vile, which we have. Notes, text. 34, is it 34B? 615. It could be 615 actually. 10 minutes, 6 times alone, 1 with a friend. 611, 615. I really don't want to look at these again. What am I missing with this code? On the lock and key guaranteed. Key. Lock and key guaranteed. Wait, There were on the video names themselves. There were timestamps. I wonder if it's worth it for us to go to those video timestamps and like check them out. Like the IPs, right? 211302. See that? The keys jingling. 211302. Wait. 211. Yeah, 211302. Okay, 211302. Maybe is that it? It has to be. Three-digit pin to view the files. I mean, we could just sit here and go through every combination, but like, I feel like we're gonna be here for a very long time if I do that, so it might be awful. There has to be something that I'm missing. Bruges at 7 p.m. Forum follow-up saying there was candy. It's not the real candy. Password reset. Nasty swap account. New password G. G. Now why is this important? G. Why would that be important? Because maybe that's my password for everything. It's important because that's probably my password for everything that I have. Which implies that I can use it to get into a lot of things. But I have access to everything except for this one. It's a system password though. Garrigs. Sean. Vile. Exhumed. Aaron. Bridge Rose Sun. I love you, Aaron. Eleanor. Molly the Dolly. Corpse Candy? Ginny? Misa? We're not doing this again. We're not doing the horror game again. Although the horror game did have something inside the window. Wait, maybe the window is important. Because there was something inside the window of that horror game. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to call it. Because this game is genuinely disturbing and very painful to play. But also, like, you can tell that there's a lot of effort put into the game to try to make it like a true detective mystery. Like, it's fascinating because this game exists in so many realms at once, right? One, it's a commentary on the state of the world and the things that people have to go through, right? Things that it feels like every single woman has. Like, my wife has stories about this too, of like, you know, she's like walking home from school and people are following her. And it's like, this is real stuff that happens to people all the time. But then it's also, it's one of the best executions of this style of game that I've seen. It's like up there with the greats of other games of this type. But it just happens to have a very terrifying and story a basis for it, right? It's a very terrifying story basis that like makes you sick. It genuinely makes you queasy. And so it's like, it's difficult to go through. But then at the same time, it's like, it compels you to want to go through it. It's sort of weird because then even that thought is sort of like the antithesis of what the game is trying to say to you, which is like, look at how disgusting this is. But it's like, you wanting to play it, it's like that uncomfortable feeling of like, I really want to see it all the way through, but isn't that the same thing that leads to the mindset of these people where it's like, well, they say that these people that like deserve it because they're doing it, you know what I mean? It puts you in a very weird place mentally. And then at the same time, the game rewards you for it, and then it's like, it makes sense because it's like, it's the creator putting the message out, but it makes me feel sick for playing it. Like, it's kind of a masterpiece in the way that it makes you feel. And then on top of that, genuinely, like, most FMV games can be very sort of stilted and very sort of I guess like not terrifying, but this one is like, this one's sick, as in like not like sick as in cool. Like, this is like genuinely sick in the head, sick disgusting. Because like this, for instance, in the context of the game and her vomiting blood, like that's a terrifying thing to see, and then to see the ants eating the meat alive, it's like it's very disgusting. The hole, maybe what's that other hole? What's this hole? The hole in the moon? Oh, please don't tell me that's like someone's eye socket or their belly button. But something down the drain. There's something at the drain. Like, see that? It's like, it really does feel like you're stumbling upon something awful that you really, really don't want to see. And that no one should see. That nobody should ever even... No one should ever see this. It's like, oh God. And then to have the story play out in that way, to see that we are the individual who's doing this stuff. That we're seeing the game from the perspective of the monster, right? And not just the. And I don't want to call them a monster because they're human. This is the scary part, is that they're human just like you and I. This is somebody out there who could absolutely do this, right? So it's like, oh god, but then to put you into their shoes, it's almost like what you're doing, and then the fact that at the end you end up killing Casey Clyde, because everything that we've been doing has been helping our character get to the final goal. Like, that's terrifying. It's an extremely powerful effect to like put you in the shoes of this person and to make you sort of re-examine what it is that you're doing in the context of the game. And it's honestly fantastic. As a game, it's a masterpiece. As a game trying to tell its story and the integration with the story, it's a masterpiece. The story and the thing that it's saying is so horrifying because it's real. It's why I peg this as like a real-life horror game. Because aside from that one scary thing of the Bloody Mary game, there was no other jump scares, right? So aside from that, it's just us going through these images of, you know, FMV style images of like what is a snuff film. Like, usually people wouldn't really see this as a horror game, but like this is why it's terrifying. It's because it's so close to reality that it makes you feel sick. Ugh, God. But it's good. There's clearly something more with the Molly thing. There has to be something more with the Molly thing that I'm missing. But honestly, I find it difficult to want to continue playing this game. But I know that there's something here. Maybe I'll figure it out in like a recap thing. I don't even want to like watch the footage. Like genuinely, I don't want to see a single bit of this again. It's actually like, I haven't eaten yet, so I feel like I'm about to vomit. But yeah, this is crazy. And then. And again, it's nuts to me that, you know, again, the website that I linked, right, that the game was just banned because of this. Like, sure, obviously it's like unsettling and terrible to look at, but like, that's, the game is trying to tell you something. Of course it'll be unsettling and painful to look at. The game is trying to tell you that like this is the life that people go through, right? This is a real thing that happens out there in reality. And again, even that joke that like chat made, that I admonished chat for, it's like, it's such a strange thing to see happen live, where it's like to see it happen live, to see someone just try to make a joke about it, to put light to it. It's like, you don't have to. There's no need to. I don't know where that need comes from, right? But that happens, and you see what happens is it just makes it. It's like, it's that strange way that we just accept these terrible things happening in real life, and so many times we do nothing at all to change it. That just, you know, really brings in, you know, how terrible it is. So yeah, really good game. Honestly, I feel like everyone has to kind of check it out themselves, but obviously it's a very difficult game to want to go through. But yeah, it's an amazing game and a terrible message. It's like, not terrible as in like what they're specifically saying is bad. I think it's actually good in that what they're saying is like, look at how awful this is. I think it's great to point out how awful it is. But it's like, oh god, like, is it actually terrible to have to go through and recognize that this is a real thing that could happen? And again, this is why censorship, it's never good. Because again, this is somebody writing from their own experiences. This is somebody wanting to express themselves through the art and talk about, you know, experiences in life, and to, you know, really delve deep into the horror of it. If anything, this is the horror game. But, you know, Steam and these are the platforms and that whole group that's trying to censor games, they say, yeah, you know, we're just going to do this, and because this is deemed as too obscene. And it's like, okay, well, yeah. And now the creators' message will never be heard. So the whole game is sad. I mean, this whole situation is awful. So but I'm gonna stop playing it now because I actually feel very queasy. So this is me after the stream. It hit me that the code is probably a lot easier to find than I realized. There's an email about a storage unit 487, and I was like, wait a minute, that's the only number that I didn't try. That gets you into the pair of storage. I've never seen these. I'm very worried about what to see. Oh my god. It's evidence of... Oh no. It's actually the stills that we see at the end of the game. but played back here. Played back here. Thank you for using Storage Plus. This is my hacker storage thing, based on the character, which is from Molly's report. Was this Molly? But then at the end of the game, it also shows Casey Clyde, right? With the same images. Which one is it then? Oh, God. I also took a look at this deeper, and it does seem like it's saying sorry, but specifically mommy something sorry. It's a bit of a weird statement to have. I also finally figured out the password for this thing too, the Molly messages. The reason why it had the message of memory tested was to go and use the memory test entry to check this out. Sean, you need to stop contacting me. I'll go to the police and tell them what you did to me. Wait, what? Is she alive? I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you about it. I've broken my rule of not talking to you ever again to tell you to fuck off for good. Leave me alone. Have you had your fill? Haven't you taken enough from me? Never message me ever again. And if I ever see you come around my house again, we'll contact the police. I don't care that we went out a few times before it happened. I don't care that we went out on a date right before you. I am dead serious, Sean. I just wanted to apologize from the bottom of my heart. I know nothing I can say will change how you feel about the situation, and I really hate that I hurt you and made you feel less than. The worst part is how you think of me, and I know how you think, Molly. You know I'm not like that. I just thought you wouldn't mind, that's all. I was like being with you so much. We talked on the phone about being intimate, so I thought you wouldn't mind. Enjoy spending time with me, right? I would never put you in that position. I just thought it was hot. I thought you'd like it. I thought you wanted it. That's disgusting. Ugh. It's again it's trying to like justify whatever he did, which I mean presumably we know what he did now, based on the photos and stuff that we found inside the storage. So, oh god. Okay, this one's also weird. I was trying out every number combination that I could, and went like, you know, this and this and this. And if you do the pin, which it seems like the pin stays stable based on what you type it as, because I've gone through this multiple times now. And it's like if you do 1111, then that's your pin. But this time I did 6771 because I was thinking like, oh, maybe it's something about the pin. This one does open whatever this is. Oh god. Oh my god. More confirmation of what, like, the disgusting actions and behaviors of her character. There's new mail. So this is the ending mail, which triggers the ending of the game. This showed up randomly. Hey man, I saw you logged into your IM list for the first time in like a long time. You know what, the Molly stuff, you stopped using it, I get it, but we all really miss you, Sean. No one thinks you did it, man. Okay, yeah, just sort of like giving cover to people, and that idea of like, oh yeah, like it's the idea of you know, no one ever really holds their peers accountable for their actions. And if they do, they know how things go. It's easy. Bitches act like they want it all the time. She probably led you on like crazy. We'll understand. Anyways, she come visit. It's been a long time. We do a drive-by on the cruiser, and she still lives over on Hedgeland Street. Imagine her face if you saw her back there. It'd be priceless. I hope to hear from you, man. Okay, maybe this is also an answer, because the one thing that I'm trying to find this entire time is the password to this. Oh, what, Hedgeland Street? February? Street? Land? Edgeland? Oh god. Oh my god. Oh god. And this is probably this is the police documents. So, there's 3 different files from multiple different characters. We have the files for Eleanor as well as Valerie, I think that was their name. And as well as the files for Casey, I think is the character at the end. Oh god, this is terrifying. It's extremely unsettling. Oh. Oh my god. This is the restraining order. Sean Garrix, 32 Cobalt Lane. That's the phone number of the character 456332. Why would that be here? I wonder how. They used to work at Lansdowne and Sons Contracting in Illinois, which is probably so. This is where we were before we were pulled out because of what we did. At least for the character. Sorry. Oh yeah. Drives a blue Ford truck. The character that we play is 29 years old, 140 pounds. Date of birth is 03/12/1972. Did you ever try that? Where 03/12/1972. Because there's also the death number thing is kind of weird. Where I couldn't figure out exactly what you do with the death number thing. I have it. 3/12/1972. I'm pretty sure I tried this, but there's also 09/02/1997, which is the court date. So when we're gonna go to court. So I'll check out the rest of that soon. Yeah, I was trying out other things. So 3/12/1972. Okay, 09/02/997. Well, when was Y2K? Y2K. When was like the Y2K date? January 1st, 2000. Oops. So 01, 2000. I don't think this has anything, but these for sure have something. Mouthful. Oh my god, the damage that that character caused, and the evidence, the skull, the panty, the condom in the bag, the choking, the bruising. What the hell is this? That's incredibly unsettling. Oh god. Well, it's everything that we sort of assumed that this character was doing, that escalation, right? Over and over and over. And I think that's all the stuff in the game, though. That's all the stuff that I can think of. I opened this thing to storage. I opened that folder. There is the question of what are the scents? What do these lead to? As well as what does the sweet shop. I mean, I guess the sweet shop thing is more to show that like there's this whole underground market thing, as well as the regular videos for regular people thing. I don't know if that's like an Easter egg or something specifically, or if it's like B-roll stuff, you know. But I can't really tell. But there has to be something here that I just can't figure out. But I think now my brain's sufficiently dead. I'm gonna just go look at the guide because I don't know if I can figure out the rest. I would have never figured this out on my own. It's the sweet shop does have something. This scent shop, second heart from the left or something. It said second heart. Yeah, this thing is the password. And I did notice the letter pattern, but I thought maybe it's following the same idea of the letters for like the memory test password for Molly, but no, it's you're supposed to combine the letters to enter this. That's a very, very difficult thing to find, but the password is wickedness. Oh my god. Highest bidder gets to watch her bleed. I filmed the brutalization and murder of this 19-year-old girl. Things that never were real and screams are real. The highest bidder. Oh my god. And so, the thing that's interesting about this game is that the deaths of the three characters are there. But in the emails, you can sort of see the character trying to pretend as if they didn't kill them, right? It's trying to like throw fake emails out there. It's sort of odd. I don't know what to do. I guess I just throw it out there. Your bid is being submitted. Oh god. Because here in the emails you see bid submitted. Okay. Your bid has been submitted. Yours for the highest. You will hear back. Please remain discreet. That's sickening. This one. Involving this one. Hey, this is a great deal. And then it's, I think it was this one actually. I haven't heard back from you, so I sold the tape to someone else. As if to play off the fact that she's still alive. But no, I think everybody that this person contacted is currently dead. So. Alright. That's it. There's nothing else in this game. Honestly, aside from the scent one and clicking the specific heart. I'm surprised that we even got as far as we did, honestly. This game is genuinely terrifying and awful. Not awful as in like it's an awful piece of media. It's like as a piece of media, it's probably one of the best executions of the concept. But it's like the striking reality and the horror of it in the real life, the horror, that's what's awful. It's very terrifying. I'm gonna go sit now and enjoy my time because I don't really feel so good.